Here. We are live.
Are we live? We are live. Oh, shit.
It dropped.
Can you hand me my joint over there on the table?
Oh, yeah.
I definitely started the show super filthy, but everybody, welcome to another episode. Appreciate you, brother. Had to get my special.
It's Morphin' time.
Thing. Hold on, we gonna get it together.
Man, it's one of them days, guys. Hold on. Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of UnQuantized podcast. They didn't want us to be here this week, but we are here.
Thanks.
Episode 49.
It's lit.
It's lit. We made it. Yeah.
School buses didn't want me to make it here on time today. Drop that bomb.
We made it, man. We're here.
Dragon Con wanted to get in the way. I ain't letting you.
Yes, indeed. What up, everybody, man? Welcome to another Friday. As we were alluding to, Atlanta is crazy right now with the traffic. Yo.
It looked like Pokemon Go outside. It's Dragon Con. There's all kinds of wild stuff is walking around.
It's definitely Dragon Con. For those of you that don't know what Dragon Con is, don't feel bad, neither do I. I think it's where people put on costumes and dress like their favorite comic book people.
I don't know what the difference between Dragon Con, Comic Con, and the other cons.
Yeah, I don't know Dragon Con from Shaka Con. I couldn't tell you, bro.
They all seem like the same thing, just different name.
Basically.
It's like Fruit Loops and then Fruitos.
Yeah,
it's kind of
this is Fruitos.
Yeah, okay. It's not the Fruit Loops.
Well, I tell you what, hella people showing up for Fruitos.
Man, them Fruitos is for the Lowski.
Yo, what up, everybody? How y'all doing, man? A lot to cover this week. A lot to cover.
Ooh, we got good health on the stream today. The internet's working great. It seems like.
You know, I had the internet doing some push-ups. I had the fiber guys pull up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
skirt.
Everything is looking good. So as usual, every show we like to start out, man. What have you done this week? And if you've done something great this week that you're proud of, some accomplishments that you made, let everybody know in the chats here.
We need to have that. What have you done for me lately? There's that clip right there. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I don't know. We might get a copyright.
No, yeah. We just gonna have to sing it every time.
All right. Justify, what up?
Justify, what's poppin', man?
Beach music, what up?
Smoking Aces in here. Shout out to Super Duper J in here. He said, what did Super Duper J say? He said something crazy.
He said something crazy.
He said, y'all need to have that womp 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 sound effect. Womp womp womp. That's something we do need to do. We got all these. Shout out to Puneet. He added some sound effects for us. We just gotta load them up.
That's right.
And shout out to Puneet for holding it down with the video editing, bro. My dog out here working jobs.
Yo.
My dog out here and still holding down, bro.
Living in one country and working in another country.
No, Puneet is like the international man of mystery. You know what I mean?
He sure is.
Shout out to young Puneet, man.
Yo, shout out to Puneet, man. I actually have a list of shout outs. We've been taking these suggestions.
Hey.
Listen, man. I wrote down a whole show itinerary and everything. Come on, man.
Look at this. We got an itinerary, guys. Look.
Man, we rocking here.
We actually have a plan for today.
Yeah. We rocking here.
Besides Drink Jameson.
Yeah, that's always in the plan. I think I might have wrote that on here just in case so we don't forget. But yo, oh man, shout out to the Innovator, man. Shout out to Inno. If y'all don't know, go follow my guy. I am the Innovator. He just had an interview on Beats Grind and Life. Go check them out, man. Dope podcast. I've been on it before.
Facts.
It goes back to what I was saying before. He reached out to me. He was working for free, writing blogs for me. Had some ideas. We worked them out. Right. Now we start putting out things. His name's been getting out there, and now boom, they're hitting him up for the interviews, man.
His brain is in the weight room, man, and get a little brolic. The brand is getting a little brolic.
The brand is getting brolic.
Shout out to Inno, man.
Hey, listen. So all that, I'm not doing nothing for free or whatever. That. And we talk about finessing the plays. That is how you finesse the play.
You get in one door to use that to open a bunch of doors. You know what I mean?
Go, man. So shout out to him, man.
Hey.
I had Puneet on here too, man, but we already shouted him out. And he's also the editor of the podcast.
So when y'all see it on YouTube, shout out to Puneet, man. Yeah, the man that makes it happen.
We see us out there looking like, shining like a bag of diamonds just because of
shining bright like a diamond.
That's a fact, man. Oh, young Ab Brow.
Oh yeah, shout out to Ab Brow. Dog.
Graduated.
Shout out to Eyebrow, man.
Yeah, Eyebrow. He sent the picture out with the cap and gown on, looking like a valedictorian out here today. Shout out to Eyebrow, man. Congratulations, man, on all that good stuff. I got Busy working on here too. Shout out to Busy.
Shout out to Young Busy, man.
Just because
young West Coast Busy.
Yeah,
I feel like Busy out there, like he learned his crib walk. You know what I mean? He getting it down real pack right now. You know,
he learned that plug walk.
Plug walk.
Yo, shout out to Busy, man.
Young Busy in the building, man. Yes, shout out to him, man.
Bro. Yes, indeed.
Super Duper J said Beam had his first show last Friday. Shout out to Beam, man. I seen that joint.
Shout out to Beam.
I was low key trying to finagle getting out there. No, I was trying to get out there. But it would have been too much. My daughter had her first birthday. It would have been too much to try to go out to Miami and hang with them.
Could have mixed the birthday party with the show.
Ooh, I could have had the hookah at her first birthday lunch. Man, I missed the opportunity, man.
There you go. CPS.
Right. I'd be like that girl they just locked up.
Yo, I was about to say, man, speaking of CPS, we can get into that in a minute, man. Let's get through these shout-outs, bro. Shout-outs to Realistic Productions, too. Just because he's the hardest working man out here, man. He's incredible. He's knocking out these mixes. He got everybody out here sounding crisp. And me and him got something coming up week after next.
Thanks.
Really amazing. Really amazing, man. So shout out to my guy.
So Simba got it, aka Fly for No Reason, said, yo, I launched my website this past week. Shout out to you, bro. Get that e-commerce game going up.
Yes, indeed. He was actually on my list, too. Because he wrote a product description for me recently.
Yo, bro, all them product descriptions, Fly for No Reason, bro.
Fly for No Reason is he's killer. Now, the only product descriptions of mine he didn't write is the ones I do with Inno, because you know Inno writes too. Right. But all the rest of them, Fly for No Reason or Simba got it. And this man refuses to take my money. I'm not gonna lie.
I just sent it to him. Yeah, I just end up sending it.
I know the trick now, buddy.
Yeah, he'd be like, yeah. I'm like, no, you taking it, bro.
Definitely. He was like, yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Put that towards the champagne.
Exactly. So, man, shout out to him, man. Also, and two quick shout outs. Y'all know I've been looking for graphic designers. And I got some people I'm working with. So, shout out to my guy, Tag. He did something for me. Y'all see that real soon. And shout out to Rich Hood, who that's the guy.
Oh, yeah.
Told you about. Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Good stuff coming from them, man. So, shout out to those guys.
Oh, I got I just on the way here, I got the newest box for one of the kids we're working on. It needs some little tweaks, but I think it might be
nice.
Yeah,
I was about to be like, which one? Never mind.
Hold on. Wow.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, I was about to pull it up. They would have saw it on YouTube.
Oh.
I feel like you can't go wrong with that one. You know what I mean?
That's nice. Off we.
Super Duper J says, tell Busy to respond to my DM about hooking me up with his model from his page.
No, how the conversion go? No, my brother. You got to get your own.
Busy like, no, my brother.
Hey, Busy. Guys, one of your hoodlum friends.
Tell I'm shy. Put me on, cuz. Put me on. Tell I'm shy.
Tell I'm shy.
Let's see. Justified Music says, saved the majority of all my content on my hard drive and backed it up. Thank God. My work week plus read 2 books.
Yo.
Hey.
Nice.
Back up your stuff, my people. My homeboy just lost his computer the other day. Hard drive just went out.
He wasn't on that Dropbox plan I talked about, was he?
Look, guys, this is a friendly reminder. After the show, back your shit up, bros and broettes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bros and brosafinas. Listen, always say, Dropbox, bro. Some type of cloud backup. Have some physical hard drive backup. But have some type of cloud backup because, number one, physical hard drives, you have to back them up manually most of the time. A lot of cloud stuff will sync, and it just automatically backs itself up, man. So remember, after the show, it's the after party.
It's facts.
After the party, back up your stuff.
It's the hotel. No, the wrong song. Final version of the video for Georgia Here I Come video is done, dropping next Friday. I collab with some amazing people lately. Salute to the podcast for the inspiration.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Yo, our community is crazy.
Hey,
crazy.
Game, aka Busy, aka CO Hughley. See, I'm glad that CO. That name's taken off, bro. It's sticking. I like that one, man. CO Hughley. Yeah. Shout out to Young Busy, man. I'm telling you, Busy is the most pulling up on y'all person I know, man. Busy went to LA like, Okay. All right.
Busy was looking for people to pull out.
Right.
He got off the plane and just started pulling up on people.
When's the next kit dropping?
I have one dropping September 14th. Around my birthday time.
Hey, shout out, yeah, we gotta do something for your birthday, man. We gotta plan that out.
For sure.
Hey.
Let's go.
I have a service dropping first. Not a kit.
Yes.
Service. And shout out to the people. I don't know how people found it on the producer kit. I had it. You know how you can you can make it live but hide it?
Yeah.
They still find it and try to buy it, even though it's not available.
Hey, man.
So I had like 5 people try to buy it, and I was like, bro, it's not even up yet. Like, the page ain't even finished yet.
I think that's going to be dope. Too.
Yeah. But it's going to be helpful, man. It's going to improve the brand. You can sell more beats, protect your music. Yeah. So, I mean,
it's something that people need.
Hey. Yeah. So, yeah, that's going to be popping up. I would say next week, but I want to give myself time to make sure it's right.
Yeah.
2 weeks or so.
I'll let you guys know when it's up because I'm going to be using the service.
Oh, my first customer. My first customer is Young Oracle. Shout out to Young Oracle, man.
Yes, indeed. I'm the first one.
Sam Soldier, what's popping, man?
What up? What up? Sam Soldier always showing love.
Let's see. What do you think about the new Eminem album?
I was going to get into that. Wait, hold on. Don't jump the topics, guys. Guys, but I guess we could talk about it. I actually thought it was dope. I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was dope. He's wilding out. I think it's awesome. You know what? I'll say this. A lot of times, I need brain stuff. It's a lot of that going on. Yeah. Sometimes I like to think about stuff.
You want to think about the punchline?
Yeah, I like to have a lot going on and be like, wow. Whoa, wow. Sometimes you like to watch a good NBA game, and then other times you want to go see the Harlem Globetrotters.
You want to see the N1, somebody get crossed over, break an ankle real quick?
It is that.
Okay,
it is all that. And so if you don't know what the album is about, it's called Kamikaze, and the title is very relevant because he basically is responding to basically anybody that said anything about him in the last 2 years. And just letting everybody have it, and it makes sense now because back in the day, it was a different time.
He was keeping it $150.
he was keeping it. He was keeping it $150. Yeah,
that's the name of today's show. What was it? $150.
Close enough.
Close enough. There we go.
But yeah, back in the day, he would say something, and he would get banned from this or this one. Right. What's a different time now?
Right.
You
can say
people
whatever.
might not be checking for him as much. So he's kind of like, fuck it. You get a car. You get a car.
You get a disc.
Everybody.
I still haven't heard it, bro. Because it came out, today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even.
My wife called me like, yo, dude, this new Eminem? Nah, that's how you know it's real. My wife called me.
And I'm going to be honest. I love early Eminem. Later Eminem, I haven't listened to an Eminem album since.
What is later Eminem?
I liked the first one, the Hi My Name Is joint, and then the album after that. And then when he start kind of changing a little bit, that's when I stopped listening to him. So I'm a fan and I appreciate what he does, but it's not something I just go and listen to. So this might be an album that it might take me a week or so to get to.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But it's reminiscent of very early Eminem.
I gotta check it out then.
Very early Eminem.
I gotta check it out then. And I seen Mike Will produced on it. I seen who else produced on it?
The tracks. See, I thought the tracks were gonna be. I didn't think Dr. Dre was gonna do the tracks in the old Dre style. I thought it was gonna be old Dre style tracks.
Oh right.
Not at all.
Oh really?
S1 did some shit on there.
Shout out to S1.
Yeah. The tracks are very up to date. All except for like one song. One song was kind of sound like an old Eminem song, but the rest of the stuff,
I gotta check it because I was thinking that last Eminem album,
the Revival joint.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I miss Revival.
It was terrible.
Yeah,
it was trash.
Everybody said it. Even Joe Budden said it was super trash. And guess what? He had something to say to Joe Budden too.
It's like how I hope the Carter 5 isn't like a bunch of old Lil Wayne songs, which I feel like it's gonna be. That's what I felt the Eminem. It sounded like it should have came out years ago. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of why this new one I was like, But I'm gonna check it out. Everybody seems to have good thoughts about it. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna give it an honest.
And I do honestly believe you probably have to be a certain age
to like it.
Yeah, I'm of that age.
Oh, my bad, YouTube. Hold on, let me shout out my YouTube, man. Shout out to Wenzo.
Oh,
shout out to Wenzo, because Wenzo always looks out.
Yes, indeed. He lets you know about that imposter.
No, young, she.
She?
Yes. Okay.
Oh.
I remember.
I apologize.
Yeah.
Pardon.
Don't let the avatar fool you, my brother. She got a little cartoon avatar.
I did the same thing to Umami.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't read her name the first time.
Right.
She hit me up, and I was like, "Thanks, bro."
Bro, it's such a good word, bro. I call girls bro all the time. Like, yo, bro, chill out, bro, chill out. Noah West, shout out to my dog Noah West in the building.
Yes, indeed.
I'm making microbiology class look like an art appreciation, killing it. Hey.
Nice.
Add that cricket sound effects. Oh, you already know.
Yeah.
Finally kicking this narcolepsy. Whoa.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, man.
Hey, just don't sleep on UnQuantized.
That was so necessary.
Points. So we got a bigger table. Thanks
right.
for further away.
What up, Sound Oracle and Trizza? Everyone here. Shout out to Hotline.
What up? Oh, Hotline always showing love too. What up? What up?
Classic for the kid tutorial I saw the other day. Classic, what you doing, man? You over there making content, bro?
What's happening?
Can I get a DM with some content, bro? Can I see what's going on?
Don't forget about your boys.
Yeah, Classic Empire done came out here and then sauced up, man, and now they done forgot about your boys.
Empire for real. They definitely pulled up 8 deep to the live.
Man. Skoo-koo! There's in there.
Right.
Actually, let me do this. I was about to trick myself. I was about to pour a little ginger ale first, then pour the Jameson. You can't do that. That's the way to Danger Town. Yeah, you know what I mean?
You never do that.
That's the way to Danger Town. Please move the cup away from the computer, Trizzy. You're making me nervous. You know what? You right, my brother. You right.
On the lookouts.
And random fact, every computer I've ever broken is all because of one thing. Of me not paying attention and me and smacking something over top of my computer.
Until they start making waterproof Macs. Yeah.
Golly, what's stopping? When are they going to do that?
Bruh. They don't even have touchscreen. Let's not
Hey.
They don't have SD card readers.
That is true, though.
What's your waterproof PC by Friday?
Movement up. Oh, movement up. You know, because you know how movement is like you say it together. I was like, movement up? Movement? Oh, movement. Okay. He said, thanks for that Labor Day sale, bro. I just copped a kit in the lab cooking right now.
Nice.
So if you guys didn't know,
oh yeah,
soundoracle.net.
Yes, indeed. I have a Labor Day sale going on. It's easy, man. It's just discount on all kits. Every kit on the site. Go knock yourself out.
Same with the producerkit.com.
Yes, indeed. You got a Labor Day sale going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so anything y'all haven't copped, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good time, man.
It's a great time because, you know, we have no releases now. So some people, we've been releasing stuff kind
so
of quickly.
much.
So some people are like 2-3 kits behind. Great time. And I noticed that people are going in and they're buying the last 2 or the last 3. So
shout out to y'all, man. What's the best way to back up an entire Ableton project in Dropbox?
Put your Ableton library in Dropbox.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to whoever just bought a kit.
Yes, indeed. Yo,
y'all boys ain't playing.
No,
I was literally sitting there, shit, ding.
Hey, yo, my Shopify ain't been ring, ding, dinging.
Oh, you gotta fix that. You gotta fix that, bro.
Yeah, I'm losing.
That's the best part.
Rush.
Yeah, that's the best part of having a Shopify store.
Haven't heard that sound in a long time, bro.
Hey, man, if y'all want a Shopify store, let me know. I'm a partner. Come holler at me. Come holler at your boy first.
Yes, indeed.
Have y'all heard about the subscription service that backs up your CPU on a schedule for $5 a month?
No, but you can do that with Dropbox for
free $99.
No, it's not free, but I'm guessing they back up your CPU for $5 a month. That's a basic plan, so you probably get minimal. Like, what's the storage on that? Because Dropbox it could essentially be the same thing.
Right.
Yep.
Thanks. Wenzel said, can't keep up with all the kids.
You got to. Come on, you got to lace some shoes up. It's a speed challenge. Come on.
But you know what it is? We do that because it's going to be one day you be like, man, sometimes you just go through a kit and you use it 20 times. You're like, all right, I need something else. You know what I mean? Then you can just go back. Because I realized we weren't putting out enough stuff. People would be like, yo, we need more kits. We're going through it.
People still like, we need more kits.
Yeah, and I'm just like, man, this is hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
But we gonna figure it
I
out.
ain't gonna lie, Beats Music be hitting me up like crazy.
Oh, Beats Music be like, yeah, what you got?
When's the next kit? I'm like, bro, I just put out a kit last night. He's like, yeah, all right, when the next.
Yeah, he's like, I done made 15 beats. Let's go.
Facts.
What we doing?
Shout out to him, man. That's our guy.
I'm gonna listen to M when I go into work tonight.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
I haven't. The Kenny Dub says it's a really good album. Smoking Ace says I haven't liked the Eminem album in a long time. I can see that.
Me either. But this was cool.
Beats could be better, but bars galore. I definitely could. That's what I pictured. I pictured it's gonna be Eminem.
It is all about him.
Yeah, I can see that.
The beats are good, but it's really one of those albums that I listen to for the actual artist and for the bars.
Right.
I'm a bar sewer, if you will. So bar source Rex. I don't know.
See,
but
that's interesting.
I like bars. So yeah.
See, because I'm the opposite, bro. I listen to lyrics like the last thing. I'll hear a song 5 times without thinking about no lyrics. I'm listening to the beat, the cadence, and that's what I listen for. And then after that,
for most people, but certain people, I'm like with Jay-Z, I'm listening for bars.
You want to hear what he's saying?
If I'm listening to Eminem, I'm listening for probably bars only.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
beats me to say you're a bar hopper.
That's a fact.
What should we get from Sound Oracle's site, BusyWorks Beats?
You should probably get Sample Genesis, the deluxe version, XO2, and also
Art of Transition.
The Art of Transition. Yes, indeed.
And I need you to send me that, my brother.
Oh, I got you.
I was making a beat the other day, and I was like, I don't have the Art of Transition.
Yeah, definitely get the Art of Transition.
I need it. I needed that. I needed one of them just to take me to the hook.
Yeah, you need the elephant transition.
Take me to the bridge.
Yes indeed. Yeah, very good question, Mr. Portuguese. Very good question.
Y'all keep on the low. Hey, you already know.
Yeah.
Of course, Oracle gets the nice shirt. You get the most shirt compliments out of anybody I know.
I pride myself on shirts. But I'm having a good shirt day, man. My guy Easy E with the skateboard,
looking like he about to pimp smack somebody and do an ollie.
That's a fact. You can only
Buster?
do one of those at a time.
Oh, sorry, Wenzo. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Sorry, Wenzo. Wenzo said keep it on low. My bad. Never forget the squad. Classic. Shout out to Young Classic. Shout out to the whole Empire. The Empire. Oh, I need to look up this itinerary. We actually have an itinerary, guys.
Oh, yeah.
But I was late. Of course, I came here, and I was behind every school bus in Atlanta. Every kid let out, and I just had to watch these little kids like, yeah! And I'm over here like, I should be streaming right now.
That's the bad part about the whole school season. You're like, come on, I got somewhere to go. There's all that going on in the streets.
I missed the drag. I had to come from downtown, so it was like the Dragon Con craziness. So I'm seeing like a Pikachu and people dressed weird and, all kinds of craziness over here. And I'm just like, all right, bet, traffic, word, Pikachu running around, weird people. All right, cool. I like it. I like the energy. And then I get over here and there was nothing but school let out.
I should have remembered. Uber drivers have been dreaming about this day for months.
I can't wait.
I be in the Ubers and that's all they've been talking about. Dragon Con's coming. I'm like, yeah, I got headphones in. I don't know. But, yeah, this that thing. So all the Uber drivers are about to be vacationing in Key West next week.
Do they have a producer con? Can we have an event where we dress up like our favorite producers? Like everybody gets like a Timberland headphone beard joint. We dress like Tim Pharrell. I could be like Chad Hugo. You know what I mean?
That'd be dope.
I'm calling dibs on Chad Hugo.
I don't know. Producers got such ego. I think everybody would be like, I'm dressed like myself. What you thought?
I don't understand that, bro. Like I'm a genuine fan of other people, bro. Like, I'm a genuine... When I hear other people say, I'm like, I like this. Why is it so, like... I don't know. I mean, I get it's competitive.
Right.
It's like basketball. But you still can be a... I'm sure people that play against LeBron like LeBron. I'm sure. You know what I mean?
You know what it is, though? It's kind of like, if you want to do something, and no diss to anybody, but you might not have accomplished something in that realm yet. So you're like, I can't spend my time celebrating you when I don't have a place for you yet. I gotta dress like me because I dress like you. I don't know. I just think it's a real ego-driven thing. Think about most of the producers they're gonna tell you they're the best producer in the world. I smoke all y'all, and it's a bunch of ego-driven liars. But we love you anyway.
Everybody says the producer con is called NAM. Which is, I mean, it kind of is. I ain't gonna, not that I was disappointed by NAM. It just wasn't what I was expecting, and it was so overwhelming, bro.
I'm gonna keep it real. I was super disappointed.
I was just over, bro. NAM is like going to every Guitar Center joined as one at the same time.
Yep. Like everybody solo now,
and everybody looks like the Dave Matthews Band. Just run around. It's like all these guys that look like Led Zeppelin over here. It's just a very unique crowd and a lot of stuff going on.
It is. And nothing wowed me. I expected to walk in the name and just pass out from just sheer, oh, did you see that? Mm-hmm. Did you see that? I remember I had been there for like a day. I had been at NAMM for a day. And then when you came in, you're like, so what should I go check out? What should we go see? I'm like, nothing. And then the thing I showed you, that little DJ thing, was kind of dope. The girl running the booth, she said it's been out for 5 years.
They still ain't seen me one either.
Terrible. Man.
I would have been cutting out. I would have been in my daughter's first birthday. About to drop this for real happy.
Right.
With that mad delay on it, you know what I mean?
The whole DJ set out of your pockets.
Nigga, what y'all know about it? Yeah, but NAMM is cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm at a point where equipment doesn't excite me anymore.
No.
Equipment is kind of just like, whatever. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree. Somebody asked me in the questions the other night. Shout out to all y'all that asked really good questions when we post those things. But they were like, what are you excited about getting next, equipment wise? And I'm like, nothing.
But
it's really nothing.
I want a Dave Pensado Halloween costume. That's bad. That's G.
That's pretty dope.
I'm gonna be Herb Dean. I'm just gonna be sitting beside him.
Just
got a teddy? I don't know what Herb does, but he just seemed like he just seemed like your uncle. Like he'll check you do something. Like, hey, don't slam my car though, boy. What's wrong with you? Hey.
Y'all keep it down in there.
We about to go to the studio.
You finished your homework? Mama told me you ain't been doing your homework.
Is an artist allowed to have a bad album?
No more than the player's allowed to have a bad game.
Yeah.
You're allowed, but you shouldn't be banking on the fact that you're allowed.
Yeah.
And it depends on how good your surrounding albums are.
And how bad that one is.
And actually, the answer is no if it's your first album.
Ain't no more chances. Ain't no more chances, B.
No, you done. You only get one chance to make the worst impression.
That's right. Yeah. I would say, especially now, albums don't count as much. I feel like it's a singles-driven thing now.
Yeah.
I feel like albums is the only if you're like established. I feel like almost albums kind of hurt you in a way.
Really?
Nowadays, because you gotta think everybody's attention span is so short. Everybody is on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? You could literally like OT Genesis or Drake it and just single for a long time, and you really don't have to drop anything. True.
Well, that's actually a good transition into the first topic.
Right.
The first topic, you saw the Jimmy Iovine video that I posted. Shout out to EA Ski. I reposted it from him. And Jimmy was like, artists, he mentioned Stevie Wonder in particular.
Right.
Wasn't on the road. I think I posted another video from him before saying that. But artists, when it's time to make an album,
that's all they do.
On the road. They were just in the studio focusing on making that one album. And that's why albums are classics now. And people now don't take that time.
Right.
And that's why you just have a whole bunch of regular sounding songs instead of good classic albums.
I can see that.
I can see that too. And I kind of agree with that. A lot can be said about the technology of the time, and now you can kind of make an album and be on the road at the same time. But the spin on that I took from it was, is it worth it now to make a classic album? Even classic albums now have such a short shelf life. Is it worth spending a year to work on an album?
Facts.
And it's only going to be popping for a year?
Facts.
Because I agree with everything he was saying, but then I thought about it. I'm like, damn.
It goes so quick.
Yeah. Is it worth it to do that, or is it almost better off, like you were saying before we even started talking about, to make single.
That's what I think. Just because everybody, even if you notice how long songs are now, bro. Songs went from being like, we from the DMV, so a go-go song is a hot 7 to 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
14 on a good song. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And that's a regular go-go song, right? You know what I mean? And then, the average song, what, 4 minutes, 3:30?
Yeah.
Now you start looking, it's about 2 minutes, 150, 220.
Hook. It's just a hook.
Yeah. Like that Yes Indeed, the Drake and Lil Baby. Dog, it's like a verse, hook, we gone. You know what I'm saying? And so now I think it's just a whole album, like even with the M joint, like any of these albums, bro, I have to like make time to sit down and listen to these albums. It's not like back in the day where I would go buy it and I'm like, ooh, and I'm so excited. It's just like, it's here, so whenever I get to it, I get to it.
I mean, that definitely makes sense. And by the way, tell us what y'all think about that too.
Right.
How often do you listen to albums again?
But see, those are the only albums that, like, the ones that I feel like took longer than a year, are the only ones I really bumped for a long time.
They got the replay value.
Like that, I still listen to Because of the Internet by Childish Gambino. That's like still in my like playlist of like albums I just rock with. K-Tronada 99%. But you could tell it sounds like these albums took a long time.
Do you think those albums sell more? The ones that people spend more time on?
No, not necessarily.
Damn. So it seems to be worth it for the fans that really want to replay, but not so much for the artists taking that time out.
Because I don't think K-Tronada had an incredible album, but I don't think he's out here selling crazy amount of numbers. But I think for what he does, it's good. It's great. It's a great look. You know what I mean? And like he's building his fan base, but he ain't doing crazy numbers. And then you could do like an album like Nicki's album, who is it's like very controversial if it's good or bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's like it still does a decent amount of numbers.
That's true. How much? Well, no. I was about to say how much of that is due to the shit surrounding the album with the
drama.
Yeah, the antics.
But I don't honestly. I mean, this is the first time where it's like antics equals sales. Like, I mean, it did before, but now it's a weird like.
She could do it.
People are just like, I'm only doing the antics to sell stuff.
Is she? Or are people saying anything about this? I guess on YouTube.
Oh yeah. According to the music video, Busy Works is loving the West Coast. Facts. Albums are the truth. For real, my opinions are different because I'm a composer and a music junkie. Yeah, I feel like us producers and stuff, we look at music like we still appreciate the album, but looking at the consumer, like the way stuff is going, it's like, yeah, this is crazy.
I feel like people wake up like, what came out today?
Bro, as a DJ, bro, like I've been trying to do this mix. Dog, finding MP3s is the hard. Bro, I have no idea where to get MP3s from.
Right.
Bro, if it's not in my record pool, I don't know where to get it. And I feel so crazy of like, this is where the time is.
Do you record the stream? Well, how does that work?
Like, I just haven't been playing a lot of stuff. Some of the stuff that I want, because if you rip it, sometimes it's not good quality. So when you play it out, it sounds like shit.
Gotta sample that thing, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of time though.
That is.
What happened to good old? What happened to typing in a good old song and it's downloading and it might be Bill Clinton or it might be Soulja Boy? You know what I mean? You don't remember
the FBI joints?
I did not have sexual relations. Y'all never got that off LimeWire?
Oh man.
Man, if y'all ain't living, if y'all ain't never got the Bill Clinton recording off LimeWire, if you capitalize in the marketplace, then it works. Otherwise, then those who have a crazy output can fall behind. I got you. Yeah. Producer Grind about to get their channel deleted? ? Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Yo, shout out to the homies at Producer Grind. I hope everything's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, those the homies.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah, they did an excellent interview with Sound Oracle. You should go check it out.
Are producers respected despite themselves being one-hit wonders? Wait, who's a one-hit wonder?
Right.
And
yeah, producers respect about who?
Yeah, look, to the average person, any average person, you tell them we make beats, you're already like, ooh, this is cool.
Oh yeah.
You got a song that people know of? Oh, bro, you're super cool.
Oh.
So it's respected to a certain extent. But then when you're talking about industry, one hit wonder, the industry is basically what have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Basically, but I still wouldn't say producers. That's random to say producers are one hit wonders. I don't even know where that part of the thing came from.
Unless you like the guy who produced like and I don't even want to say that.
Yeah.
Like I don't even want to say like Crank That whatever. Like you did Crank That Roy or something.
Yeah.
Like that's like a one hit wonder because it's such a random song and like a.
Well, aren't most producers of note one hit wonders? Like not producers of note like Pharrell's and Tim's or whatever. But like, how many producers you know? Like, oh yeah, he did that such and such song. Not like most producers aren't like, oh he did that song and then that song and then that song. That's rare. So a lot of producers that have at least one notable credit only have one notable credit.
Man. Question. Man, you know I support you. If a sound is used from one of your sound packs, how much can be used seriously before sending the split sheet is necessary?
Hit me up. Or hit whoever up. You sound like you talking about something specific. But I mean, royalty free is royalty free. I keep it 100.
Right.
Royalty free is royalty free. Now, if you want to do something else outside of that, which people have done,
right.
You know, that's cool too. We can talk about it.
Random question: are some of the bass lines that are in Spacewalk kit made from a bass guitar that has been processed?
Yes.
Ooh, good ear. Shout out to Cam from Love and Laughter.
Hey, young Cam.
Ooh, I'm pulling up. I can't wait to go back to the West.
Oh yeah.
I'm pulling up on Cam. You know what I mean? Getting some coffee with the raw sugar crystals in there. You know what I mean? In the back.
That coffee was good.
That coffee was fire.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Sometimes coffee tastes like penny water. She laced us with the fire.
Did you say penny water?
You ain't never had coffee and it tastes like just pennies, just boiled pennies.
Yeah, Waffle House coffee tastes like that.
Dog, you know what I mean? She gave us the Fireboy, that classic roast. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I want to say it was Colombian. You know what I mean?
Boiled pennies though, jeez.
It's not even my favorite, but I had to go with DJ Khaled by default. DJ Khaled, the most working out guy that don't lose no weight
Ever.
Nah, that's so crazy, bro.
The Weight Watchers deal, cuz.
It's the brand, bro. DJ Khaled looks the exact same.
He's a continuous before shot.
I'm trying to get like a like what's a good like musical like sponsorship I could get, like a musician sponsorship, but I don't really play the piano. You know what I mean? Yeah. They be like, yo, he only knows C minor scale, bro.
Just mad videos of you sitting in front of the piano talking about how you about to learn how to play the piano.
Right, only thing I'm playing is do 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 do.
Wait, speaking of DJ Khaled, they're coming out with We're the Best furniture. Apparently,
I'm not mad at him, but I'm mad at anybody who buys We the Best furniture.
I am too.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Dog, if you see us talking about like UnQuantized peanut butter, y'all need to pull us to the side and have a talk with us and be like, yo, bro, y'all going too crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
UnQuantized cutlery coming to a kitchen near you.
Don't y'all want to sign up to be part of the UnQuantized Cutco situation, selling knives door to door?
There you go. Stay sharp.
What you know about selling knives door to door?
Hey,
you never did Cutco?
No.
Vector?
My wife did Cutco.
Oh, that shit is trash, bro.
Yeah,
that
Cutco.
shit was trash. Bro, I moved to Atlanta, bro, and I was like applying for jobs, and I was trying to like, this is right before I got the internship, and I was trying to, same day I was applying for jobs and shit, and I got a interview, and I was like, all right, man, I'm pulling up. That was Cutco, bro. You know how they try to fake the job, make it seem like it's something else?
You walk into that joint, they're like, ching, 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 sit down.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, if you don't get this, I'm not going door to door.
They just throw the knife at the door and stick it.
Yeah.
I said, sit down.
Because one, them shit's hella expensive.
Yeah.
It's like them vacuum cleaners, but they used to try to sell you back in the day. And them shits would be like $2,000.
I don't know, man. Being a black dude coming to somebody's house with a bag of knives, it just doesn't seem like I'm gonna get too many sales.
That seemed like, especially, we in the South. Yeah. We in the deep South, bro. That's a bad.
He had a knife. He had 20 knives.
Sir, they're boxed, packaged, vacuum sealed. No stress here.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, my thing was telemarketing back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I was nice at the telemarketing though. Ooh, I could sell something over the phone, bro.
Excuse me, sir.
My whole gig was go in, get on the phones, and be so nice at it that I get promoted to manager and get off the phones.
Smart.
Worked every time, bro.
Smart. You still have that same mentality now.
Do it?
I mean, you work and you like, hey, I'm trying to go to the next thing, bro.
That is very true.
I'm trying to get to the next thing. I'm not trying to do this thing.
That is very true. Same thing. Like, look, get in, be very good at it, and get promoted.
Shout out to y'all with Cutco Productions. Who's trying to sign the Cutco label? What up, producer fam? Hey, shout out to that.
What up, what up?
Classic got the DMV, right? He is.
Yes, indeed.
He is. I answered it for him. You know what I mean? Even though he answered it already.
The B of the DMV.
What do y'all think about Tierra Whack coming out with a 1-minute song?
I didn't hear it. Did you hear it?
I must have missed that one.
Yeah, easy enough, right? A 1-minute song?
Here's the thing. For them, it's got to be, with streaming, I know it's a certain amount that you have to listen to.
Yeah. So they're going for the replay. And
yeah.
It counts as 2 streams.
They trying to Post Malone. Remember when Post Malone did that thing where they just put the hook and then and then they linked it to.
Yeah, they stopped that real quick.
Oh yeah.
They like cut it out.
Yeah, that was a jug though.
Yeah, yo, people out here trying to find all the streaming jugs. I can't be mad at them.
Yeah, can't be mad. Cause I mean, it's like if you figure out a streaming jug, you can go on tour.
That is true.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But yo, what if you got like mad 1-minute songs and then you gotta go on tour? It's your first album, you got.
Ooh, that show's gonna be
you
crazy.
Got 17 1-minute songs.
No, I'm doing the first verse. The first and the second verse gonna be the same.
Facts.
They be like, verse number 2, the dash is digital.
Shout out questions. Q-Tip used to do that.
Really?
Every now and again, there'd be a song on an album where the first verse and the second verse would be the same verse, and the shit worked.
That's crazy.
I don't know how that worked, but that really did work.
But sustainable fan base stems into other ventures. Facts, bro.
Yes, indeed.
Malibu by Anderson .Paak is one of my favorites. Fire. Bruno dropped an album with 9 tracks and 6 were on the radio. And that shit took, I don't know how long they worked on that album.
Very long.
Any album that I guarantee that's like that Adele album or Bruno, any of those albums that like stick like that, nah, it's years.
And it's usually a massive system behind that person.
Yeah.
Like they have a big, Drake even. There's a huge system behind that person.
Right.
So it's not like just an artist that's like, I'm going to spend a year recording my... No.
It's Bruno Mars and then, what's the name? The Smeezingtons, I feel like.
Okay.
The guys that's all in the videos is always dancing. They're producers and writers.
See, okay.
And they all do the songs. It's a video of them doing, what's the one with the New Jack Swing kind of vibe to it?
Not the one with Cardi.
Yeah, that one. The Finesse.
Yeah, Finesse, yeah.
It's a video on Instagram I seen somewhere of them doing like 100 drum patterns to the same beat. It's just them trying to figure out the vibe.
100 New Jack Swing.
Dog, that's so true.
I got a headache just thinking about that. I'm not gonna lie, that's one era I'm happy I was not.
Oh yeah. You ain't trying to get your teddy on?
Not at all. I appreciate all the New Jack Swing era music, and I was definitely a fan of it. And I was dancing to it when I was a kid. But producing it, no, thank you.
I got a good question. What is your, and this is for everybody, please comment below. What is your favorite era of production, like where you feel like production was at an all-time high? And then what do you feel like the worst one is? Because when I think of the worst eras of production, and they're all around the same, is that Destiny's Child.
Oh yeah.
With the little zapper sound.
Oh.
And them little halftime, the double time, trifling, them kind of beats.
When Tim first came out and everybody started biting Tim.
Yeah, them little
LSG.
Yes.
And all that.
Yeah, them little fake Tim drum pattern joints with little water drops in it. I hated that.
That's the bugaboo times.
Terrible. Yeah, I hated it. And then I hated that that little Indian sample, but not the good Indian sample. It wasn't the real ones. It was like when everybody started replaying it.
R. Kelly did a couple.
Yeah, that was trash. Bro. The Ed Sermon shit was trash. I didn't like that.
Yeah, that was Who?
The Ron
Blaze produced that too.
Even like some of the Ron Leslie stuff, they kind of had that. And like Scott Storch, their drums were so stiff back then.
Scott Storch was trying to hit you with the Hindi.
Oh
flutes.
Yeah, that pitch bend was all the way. I mean, and some of them worked, bro. Like that Conceited and all them, those were fire. But it was a bunch of those like copycat beats. Yeah, I hated, bro.
It was gross.
Yeah, I hated those. That era was the worst for me, bro.
That was a very short-lived era. Thank God, but it was gross.
Missy never needs antics. Her music is just fire. Facts.
You know what's crazy? Missy is one of those people that got the fire music, and she has what might be considered antics, but it's really like art. Because if you think about the first video, come on, man, the big
trash bag
and all that, but it didn't look like nobody was ever like, man, what is going on here? It's kind of like, damn.
It's like high quality ratchet artness.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like the highest you could do it. Right. Is what she was doing.
Hype Williams, man. He had it popping at that time.
Missy is not. I feel like in the producer list, and even for myself, bro. When I think of like top producers, I don't include Missy, even though she was a very big influence. And I need to start. I thought about it the other day. Like, we gotta appreciate Missy better, cause I feel like all of us probably were very influenced by her. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Tim, and Tim did his thing. Not to take anything away from Tim, but I feel like people associate some of the stuff that Missy did probably with Tim, or they don't understand that she was there.
And the writing too.
Exactly.
Because when you had the Aaliyahs and all that stuff, Tim, of course, you knew Tim was killing it on production, but Missy killing it with the pen.
But I'm gonna mess the story up, and I feel like Just Be Man, no DJ told me this. My brother.
So you blame it on him if you mess it up?
No, and I'm just gonna say I feel like it was the Locks, but it's like All About the Benjamins. He was telling me about how they were doing All About the Benjamins. Somebody walked in the studio and like told him like, yo, you should change this, move this around, and it come to find out it was Missy Elliott.
Yeah. he didn't like the beat. I think it was it Jadakiss? It was Jadakiss or Styles, yeah. Whichever one. He didn't like the beat, and he like, I don't want to rap to this.
Right.
And he was like, it was a girl in there, and she was like, nah, you need to get on this. You need to do it like this and do it like that. And he ended up doing it, and the girl was Missy.
That's crazy.
That's super crazy.
If some random girl was like, yo, you need to get on a verse like this, I'd be like, I hate you ever be on Instagram Live and somebody be trying to tell you like, add a hi-hat. Like, no, bro. I wasn't going to add a hi-hat, bro. It's a trap beat. Of course I'm adding a hi-hat, man. Get out of here, bro.
Yo, that's a fact. I hate that. I stopped doing beats on Live. Not because of that, but I used to hate that too. I used to always say my famous line, yo, it's not a collab, bro.
Add a snare.
Yo, you should change that. Yo, get out of here.
You should put a snare on the 2 and the 4. I'm like, oh, thanks. Yeah. Music 101.
Awesome, bro.
Didn't think about the 2 and the 4.
Awesome.
I was thinking the 2.3. I was just thinking that there's another side to this, and that the fact that we have immediate access to albums just means that replay value is automatically decreased because of amount of
content.
Yeah, it's like 5 other messages between. He or she did not write the rest. It's just because of. But yeah, I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
I prefer lyrics first, beats second. At home, beats first, lyrics second. Oh man, in the club, that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
When you got a little Jameson in you.
Yeah, with me, it's certain people. Like I said, it's certain people. I'm like, nah, I'm checking for them lyrics first.
Let's see. Best production came in the late '90s, early 2000s, from Dre to Timbaland era. Facts. I could see that. I mean, it was a good time.
Yeah.
I feel like 2005-ish is when I feel like that was the peak of production. I feel like that's when it was like.
Wait, now hold on, because we had Laffy Taffy around that time.
To me, bro,
that was your time.
To me, Laffy Taffy is one of is an iconic, like, because you gotta think all these D4L and all that. That's the sound now.
It's back when trap was called
Southern. I saw that. I was like, yo, I remember being on SoundClick. Dirty South beats.
Dirty South, that's right.
No, I remember hitting #1 in the charts on the Dirty South beats. Like, oh, y'all ain't telling me shit.
Dirty South beats.
Now it's like, now hip hop is Dirty South.
Oh yeah, it's all Dirty South trap, whatever. So have we settled the argument that T.I. came up with the term trap?
Is that still a thing?
I keep seeing stuff about it, but was that ever settled?
I mean, I feel like T.I. is the only person, if you Google it and then like type in trap music and then like sort by date, I'm pretty sure T.I. is gonna be the first.
He definitely had a song, album.
At least he's the first person that branded it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? The dude that made Jack Daniels ain't really make Jack Daniels. He the one that branded it. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
He's the one to get the credit.
Yep.
Now people add 4 ringtone rap melodies and call it a verse.
Damn, ringtone rap melodies.
I miss getting hard copies of albums, enjoy reading the credits and seeing where the samples came from. The credits got me into production. Facts, bro.
Oh, me too.
Facts.
Me too. Yes.
The guy who made Wankster, I guess you could say he was a one-hit wonder. Who
made Wankster though?
I feel like I know him too.
Cause I'm like, was it Shaw Money or somebody?
Because
that's definitely not a one-hit
wonder. Yeah, Shaw Money's like an exec.
Yeah, exactly.
Was it Shaw Money that made Wankster?
He did a lot of 50 stuff.
I feel like it was. Man, I definitely missed out on.
Yo.
Bro. Man.
you I don't know where you were going.
Yeah, you almost had a G-Unit deal too?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I definitely missed out on. Yeah, you know what I was talking about.
Yes, indeed. Hey, speaking of, I don't want to jump around too much. Speaking of 50 Power, you catch up on Power?
Bro, I've only seen the first episode. Bro, this is literally, when I say I've been grinding, bro, I've literally only seen 1 episode of Power. And then Power is my one show that I watch no matter what.
Listen, man, during rendering and things like that, you got to have something on cue. Power is my thing on cue on Mondays if I'm making a beat or it's lunchtime. Wow.
See, I'm gonna catch up. See, it's hard though because I gotta watch it when baby mama watch it. You know what I mean?
Oh, in that case,
it's time restraints, right?
Don't say nothing. He didn't see it. Don't say anything.
So that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to watch it and fake like I ain't watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because right now I watch Orange Is the New Black, but that's because I can actually. She don't care. She don't care about Piper Chapman. You know what I mean? So I'm like, when I get a break, hey, I'm trying to see what Piper doing. You know what I mean?
Orange Is the New Black.
That was good.
My mother-in-law watches that, and she's like, "You need to check it out."
It's like a jail show, but without the stress because it's like. It's not as stressful. I feel like a man jail show is just about a bunch of men like trying to kill each other.
That's a fact.
And a woman jail show is like so intricate and like detailed and so many like.
It's like Scandal in jail.
Yeah, pretty much. If it would have been men, we just all would have killed each other. We just all did stupid stuff, and we all would be in Supermax. Yeah, that would be the show. Like we all had a brawl, and we just all in Supermax.
It's intricate, so everybody go out on the yard.
Yeah,
like, hey,
it'd have been one season. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Let's see. Someone says busyworksbeats.com.
You know it.
I don't know it. Yeah, I just had to read it like that. This is funny. We need to come up with like a tag thing, like we say. They do.
I was gonna try to make up something on the spot.
It went blank.
I definitely cannot do it.
You look like how I was yesterday when I was at the gym trying to hit the bench press. You know, when you ain't got no more in you, just like,
just hold it.
Nothing.
Pose for the camera.
I'm getting the sharpest knives ever, and they make dope sounds when you cut. Only thing is, you got to pay $1,000 to get them.
That's a fact.
I'm happy to be here on the channel. I'm from Brazil.
Hey!
Shout out to Brazil.
Shout out to
I'm following your work. You can send the beat there that I can happen here. Probably not sending no beats, but thanks for listening, man.
That's a fact. Just let you know. Send it to a P.O. box.
For shout out to Brazil. That's on my travel list. Destination.
It is.
She did a whole album of 1-minute songs. That's actually kind of genius.
We were joking about that, but somebody actually did it.
That's actually okay. So the more Simba is explaining, so every song is 60 seconds and it's for IG post. That's genius.
Yeah,
but see, the thing is, it's gonna be 50 people that do the same thing after her, and then that's not genius. It's only genius when you do it first.
That's a fact. And you know how many albums you gotta make to be able to do a full length show?
Golly. Ain't nobody booking you.
Dog.
Or you opener every time.
No, that's a fact.
You got that 15-minute slot.
Like, wow, where can I hear some more of your music? Some more. You heard the whole album right there, buddy.
You ever been watching the BT Awards and they had that person performing and they be like right before the commercial?
Yeah.
They get to the chorus and they're like, all right, we'll be back.
Like, oh
no. That's the only place she can perform is right there.
Like you gave a 10-minute performance and you're like, that's the catalog. Mm-hmm. Tapped out.
Guys, I always make beats in the key of C because I only memorize key C chords. How to memorize other key chord progression. Can I answer?
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to tell them the super cheat code. It's a thing called transpose. It's a thing called transpose.
Make them a C, and then you move them down or move them up.
Because I'm going to tell you a secret, my guy. You think a lot of these people that play keyboard know all these scales? You're lying to yourself.
The fact that you know the key of C, you kind of know
everyone. You just don't have the muscle memory for everyone.
Yeah. So how about you make something in the key of C and just go select every note and go boop boop boop.
That's the key of if you want boop boop boop.
That's the keyboard right there.
Oh yeah, so boop boop. E flat.
E flat.
E flat. Look, we just did it right there.
Wow.
Different key.
There it is.
But yeah, for real, I only really know C minor very well. Outside of that, it's kind of like guessing.
Yeah.
So I might do something and I'll transpose. You know what I mean? Swag it up.
You know what's crazy? I don't even know what key it is. I just know certain something I do and a certain whatever, and then I just
you know how to make it work.
Just transpose,
bro. Literally all
XO and XO2.
Most of my friends literally know like 10 chords, and we just finesse these same 10 chords a bajillion ways.
There you go.
No, I play the same song on the piano every time.
Yeah, and then you take a certain note, and then you move that note an octave down or an octave up.
It's called inversions, guys.
Come on, man. It's your boy, man. Let's get it together.
So you could do it that way, or I will say, what made it, and the reason why I always big up Busy for this is because for me, I was a kind of a hybrid guy, right? Like I took piano lessons. It didn't make sense to me, right? Mm-hmm. I paid somebody big money for piano lessons. And then I learned classical stuff, but it wasn't like, it didn't apply to producing necessarily. Not in a timely fashion.
Right.
But when I seen the chord codes thing, that was the first time I was like, oh, this makes sense. Because it's kind of how I worked. I worked in a certain way, and people didn't understand me trying to tell the piano player, like, I don't work like that, bro. Like, doing all this and, you know, like the relative, the harmonic fifths and stuff. I don't know what any of that shit is, bro. I just want to know, how do I, if this sound is playing, how do I get what I'm playing to match this sound? Right. That's all I care about. The rest of it I can figure out.
I'm laughing because I know you've been in those sessions where you're like making a beat and somebody's like, what key are we in? You're like, just kind of making a beat over here.
It's a keyboard over there, bro.
They're like, oh, what is that? A D to an E flat minor change with a swoopity whoop? I'm like, dog, it's a.
Is that an augmented eighth flat minor Dorian?
I just step back and point at the screen. It's that, whatever else. Whatever that is.
So, again, guys, you don't have to, you know.
Yeah.
There, he said, my ears are the key. That facts,
there you
bro.
Go.
Facts.
It's all about the feeling for me. I'm like, it feels right.
Facts.
And even when it comes to like playing chords, I don't even know. It's just my hands feel right here, then they feel right here. Mm-hmm. Just feels right and sounds right.
Worse, Laffy Taffy, them Franchise Boys, Soldier Boy, snappy music. You know what's crazy?
Snap music. That's what it was.
I love snap music, bro. I'm like a snap music baby. That's what I came in on. You know what I'm saying? Oracle had to drink to that.
I might have to go ahead and sit this one out, bro. I was more of a button music. I was not snapping.
Bro, I was in here cranking the Yank, cranking the Elroy, cranking, dog, all of that. No. But I will say, it definitely shaped of what the sound is now. It all comes from that. All of that. Like, especially Zaytoven, all them like, the flute, D4L. That's all D4L. It's like that same formula is that Young Dolph, all that, D4L.
It does come from that. I'm happy at what it made, but at the time, even then, I was like, it was good for what it was good for. Like, I was still rock it because it was the sound of the time, but I was definitely not like,
oh, I loved it.
Nah, I loved it. Snap music, shorty.
Hey, then you gotta throw it up. You gotta wait for a second. Hey, you remember that?
Yeah.
Oracle's like, oh, I remember.
I remember that, man. I tried to catch amnesia after that.
Roughly from 2002 to 2010, when production was at an all-time high. I could feel that.
To 2010, what was cracking in 2010?
Damn.
Polo was having a run in 2010.
Yeah, Polo was really big. Tim was still big.
Yeah, Tim was having a run. No, actually, Tim was gearing up for his
return.
Because when I got with Tim, it was 2009 or 2010, and then that's when everything changed because he was doing Shock Value 2 at the time. But if you remember, after Shock Value 2, everything just changed after that.
All right.
Yeah.
The Britney Spears NSYNC production was so See, I don't agree with that either.
No, I don't agree with that either.
To me, Max Martin, Bloodshot, and Avant are some of the best producers that I've ever. And they did most of the NSYNC, most of Britney Spears.
That was that's some good production.
Britney Spears' Blackout and Pussycat Dolls' Doll Domination is the best produced pop albums I've ever heard in my life.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a pop guy.
No, they were definitely great.
Yeah, I'm a pop guy, so I that's like my shit, bro. Yeah. They're up there. They're in the top.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That era birthed like the Estadines and that type of thing. Because I remember that's
Claude Kelly and
yep, exactly, bro. Man, I will say because I got my first real placement. I started getting my first real placements around those times, and my first pop song that I produced was written by Estadine and Claude Kelly.
For real?
Both of them. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, so shout out to y'all. IG, we got 1 minute left.
YouTube, we got all the time in the world. You can kick it.
And you know what? By next week, I'll say in the next 2 weeks, we're gonna be on Twitch also. We're gonna be on Twitch and Facebook. I'm just gonna throw it out there, so now I have to do it.
What about Spotify?
Oh, and Spotify.
Yeah. Actually, we're closer to Spotify than others.
Yeah. We definitely close to Spotify. And Tidal.
Hey. We get on Tidal. Now we just showing off. And I promise when we come back for the second half, we actually going to stick to some topics.
Oh, yeah. So if y'all haven't, man, soundoracle.net, theproducerkid.com. We're both having Labor Day sales. Get some kits, man. We got 808s. We got game sounds, bro. We got transition sounds, bro.
We got fine wine guitars.
Man, whatever mood you in, we got a kit for you. You know what I mean?
Innovate, I see you. We going to catch you on the comeback, too.
Hey, shout out to Young Inno, man. So when we come back on the Young IG, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll be back talking. If we didn't get to your question, please ask it again. Because that's what we do. We just talk shit, drink Jameson.
That's right.
And then YouTube's, we here. He said, R. Kelly, that flute. Man, that flute was...
yeah.
Doop, 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 doop.
Yeah, R. Kelly kind of... That era that you were talking about, R. Kelly kind of killed it. With that.
He made it kind of trash.
He made it cheap. Shout out to whoever just bought that kit. See, that's what I get. You heard zoo.
Oh yeah, you gotta switch that, bro.
I don't know. They stopped. They
said nah, bro.
They're like, hey man, your cash thing is ringing too much. We're gonna mute you, bro.
Jonah Cowbell. That's what I'm about to change my name to, dog. Thanks for the new producer name.
There you go.
Jonah Cowbell.
That's that. And then you should have your first album be self-titled, and then your second album be more Jonah Cowbell.
I need more cowbell.
There you go.
And they just Will Ferrell on the cover.
Yep.
With the mad 70s look. You know what I mean?
Then, bitch, I'm a cow.
Nah, did you see? Nah, that's so crazy, bro.
That was nuts.
Because Doja is so talented, bro.
That was a crazy week. That's like a week. This is a crazy week.
No, she got it's like at 5 million right now.
Did you see all the reaction videos? But then she had that other joint I sent to you where it had just as many plays. It had like more plays than the cow joint. I was surprised. Yeah, and it came out before that.
Right. Bitch, I make moves. That song's jamming.
It is. Once it gets to that part, it's super jamming. I'm like, damn.
Boom, boom, boom.
By the way, man, shout out to Super Duper J. I don't know if he's still in here, but he's the first person that was saying jamming like that.
Oh, yeah. Jamming on the way.
When we were in LA all the time, everything to him was jamming. Because, he was mixing really all the jamming music at the time. Everything was jamming. And I was like, man, you got to stop saying that. And guess what? Every day, that's jamming. That's super jamming. So thanks to Super Duper Jammin' J.
There is a lot of diversity in production today. We control the stations. If you want to hear something different, change the station. That's facts.
Yeah, actually make your own stations on Spotify. You take a song and you right click on it and you go to song radio station or artist and you right click on the artist or album and go to station.
I rarely listen to like mainstream radio unless it's like I'm on the phone and I can't just be talking and I want some background stuff.
True.
But outside of that, I'm listening to stuff, podcasts really, and then music.
Podcast is number one, and then you make your own radio station after that.
Yeah, because if not, I'm gonna hear. We live in Atlanta also, bro. So if you live in Atlanta, you're gonna hear nothing but this is how the radio is gonna go. Migos, Future, Gucci, Future, Migos,
Cardi,
Young Thug,
Migos.
yeah, Cardi, Young Thug, Future, Gucci. It's like the same 7 artists, and then you're gonna hear a bunch of like trap Atlanta rappers you never heard of.
Yep, and a couple of R&B songs. You're gonna get some.
Yeah, you get an LMA in there.
Yeah, you gonna get a Bryson in there.
But it's about 10 songs with hella 808s that you're gonna hear on repeat for that hour. And that's pretty much how Atlanta radio works.
If you sit in Atlanta traffic and you just roll down your window, you're gonna hear a barrage of 808s. That's all you hear out here.
It's like straight out the junk. You be like, yeah, they listen to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
listen to Lil Migos. I got you. How come nobody mentions T-Pain when they talk about producers?
Oh, that's a fact.
T-Pain is a cold motherfucker.
And you know he just did a joint. He coming out with an album actually.
And he work on the iPad, bro.
Yo, he cold. T-Pain been shit when it comes to production. Nobody mentioned it, and when it comes to writers.
And dog, you gotta think he's another one of people. He's like I think it's gonna be so weird when we look at like the musical like architects who changed the world. Yeah, Soulja Boy.
Yeah,
you gotta put him in there.
Yeah,
T-Pain is definitely the father of auto-tune and these styles, the singing, rapping, even how his production is, and like he's talented, man.
Yeah, he's out of here.
Yeah.
That's very good, man. Bringing up T-Pain, that was a good one.
I think that Jay-Z thing, which was very stupid, ended him. That Death to Auto-Tune thing, and then
people kind of nobody took that seriously either. It didn't stick, but people gave Jay a pass.
Yeah.
Because he's done so much. And he was Jay. People like, not really riding with you. I'll actually play the song and not believe what you're saying. And even after that week, people are like, okay, back to the auto-tune.
I've never heard Soulja Boy mentioned so much in recent history. The reason why I say that, bro, is because if you can't think of online music industry without Soulja Boy.
He's one of the first to get the online music together. He's one of the first to start making money online. One of the first to get the merch game down.
Thanks.
And a lot of artists now, the good ones, when you ask them who their influences were, a lot of them say Soulja Boy. I listened to the interview with listen to that Partisan Fontaine interview.
Oh, bro.
He was like,
I was so mad about that interview because I was expecting something different. And I was like, what the hell is this? And I just talked I talked about Party last week, bro, on the episode.
Yeah.
And then I heard that. I was like, what the hell is this? I want to hear my show.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie though. He cold. Once again, I'm a lover of bars. And I'm a lover of bars when it's not corny. Yeah, he's like a perfect go-to guy for that.
Oh yeah, he's fire.
Oh, he's.
I just didn't want to hear the interview because I thought I was gonna get a podcast and then it turned into like an album release party.
Yo, I wasn't expecting that. And I was pissed too, but I was on the way to the store, and I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, we gonna get into a song." I'm like, "A song?" But then he started playing it. I was like, "Go on." Next thing I know, I listened to the whole damn thing. And like 8 songs later, I'm like, "Yeah."
Do you think it hinders a producer if they do not listen to the radio at all by smoking aces?
No.
Yeah. Because you got to think, most of the stuff on the radio is old anyway.
That's extracurricular activity. Listen to listening to the radio is like how I look at beer. People were drinking and there was no liquor around, so I guess I'll drink this. That's what the radio is for me.
Bro, I'm telling you, my first time meeting Tim for real, Tim was in the club with headphones on, bro. Tim was like, I don't care about what y'all listen to, bro. I'm listening to me, bro. And I thought that was the real. I was like, bro, this is the correct. I've never seen somebody in the club with some Beats by Dre's on, and Tim was bopping completely different.
Yes.
No, we were listening to some like West Coast 90 BPM stuff. Tim was on a 70 BPM, completely separate from us, and did not care. And I respected it so much because I'm like, he don't want to get tainted by this. He's trying to keep his mind where he's at.
And now that's kind of like a metaphor for what it is now. When the radio is one thing, but everybody else can put on their headphones, and you don't have to listen to what the mainstream is. Yo, wait. So every time you tell that story, I tell my Tim Grammy party story. Where at this time I had already known Tim. We had already been working together, and there was a Grammy party at Interscope at No Excuses at the studio. Same deal. There's a party going on, and Tim is sitting there with headphones on, bopping to his own stuff. But the funny thing was, I come up to him, I was like, yo, you know you bopping it. You got headphones on, and you're sitting under a picture of you with Beats headphones on. It was the
Inception.
Yo, it definitely was. I'm like,
what? Wait a tick, Basil?
Facts.
Yeah, Tim is, you know. I get it though. You gotta like keep stuff separate sometimes.
Yeah.
So the radio, I mean, it can hurt you or help you. But if you're like us, I feel like when I listen to the radio, even if I'm in the club, bro, if you watch me in the club or anybody see me in the club, you'll see me dissecting the song. I'm over here listening like, all right, 808's that.
Got the notepad.
Yeah, I'm in my head thinking. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't want to do that, bro. Sometimes I just want to listen to music, so I can understand why keeping yourself away certain stuff. Because even back in the day, bro, like, say you mess Swiss Beats out, right? If you handed him a beat CD, he would not take that beat CD. I mean, one is legal because he don't want you to say that
you stole it.
Yeah, but they don't want to be swayed by anything that you're doing. So they do their own thing. Yeah.
Take you out of your zone.
Facts. Tim's headphones have a backpack. I don't know why that seems so funny. But
I don't know. So Tim's backpack doesn't have headphones?
I have seen the backpacks with the headphones in it. I mean, the speakers in it.
Yeah. That's
either that drink is really good or you messed up.
Messed up.
Ah, okay. You gave me that look like it might be too strong.
Yeah.
It might be too strong.
Yeah, I messed that up.
Let's see. Hey, shout out to my boy Diego Ave in the building.
Young Diego, what up, bro?
It's definitely crazy. As I get with more songwriters, I feel like I need to make more current music as opposed to sort of just zoning out and doing my own thing.
No.
Yeah.
Always do your own thing. If you look at my, it's not my last post now, but the one where I made the beat, it was a Throwback Thursday beat, but the caption is, never feel like you have to do what everybody else is doing. Mm-hmm. Just find your own voice and honestly just think about it like this. Why aren't you doing what you really want to do? The answer is you probably have a fear there of people won't accept it. I might not get a deal. Right. I might not get on. Those are foolish things to think because all the people that got on and all the people that with longevity did their own thing. Mm-hmm. You can't be afraid. You can't. All producers want to think that they're mavericks and they're cutting edge and they're doing their own thing, but a lot of us are scared to do our own thing for the fear that we won't be accepted. Right. That totally goes against the idea of being a trendsetter, of being the guy who I want to be known as the dopest. I want to be known as this. Well, you usually have to do something that nobody has done before. Right. So the first thing you got to get rid of is that fear that you won't fit in.
Mm-hmm. No, that's real shit. And I feel like that's part of like, I don't know, man. I just feel like if people thought about production and you replaced it, I'm a producer with any other business, right? And then said the stuff that you do out loud, you would think this shit is crazy, right? You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
And it's just like, I feel like if people thought about production like they thought about business or they thought about anything else, but for some reason we treat music very different. And it's so special and it's so, I mean, it is special. It's the only thing that it penetrates the brain like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't filter out music. You know what I'm saying? If we hear music, it goes in. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But we treat it like it's not a business. We treat it like it's not an asset. We treat, you know what I mean? These people treat it very like weird.
That is true. And even though it's an art, we almost treat it like it's not art. If you think about artists paint what they feel. Mm-hmm. Artists aren't like, what are other guys painting? I should paint what other guys paint so I can sell more in certain guys.
Let me make a Basquiat today.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on. It's the only thing. Right. Music in general is the only thing where people think like that, where you like, I have to copy just to make something great. It's the opposite. Right. It's the exact opposite, bro.
Nah, I'm telling you, if a painter said, I'm going to make a Keith Haring type painting and tried to sell it, people be like, bro, what? I'm going to make a LeBron James type shot. They be like, bro, if you don't get over here and shoot this damn jumper, bro.
First of all, pun intended, points. But yeah, you're absolutely right. But it didn't used to be like that. It wasn't like that until people start really getting savvy about the money. And then people start getting either scared or greedy or both. And they're like, well, shit, I can make money or I can get ahead if I just copy.
But my thing is, are you making money?
No.
When people say making money, are you making money? I don't think a couple $100 is money.
It's not.
That's a snack, bro. You know what I mean? That's like a, you know what I mean? That's like you get... You
snack or a meal?
Snack
or a meal?
It's a snack, bro. You know what I mean? Couple hundred is not a living. You know what I'm saying? So it's like either you do this for a living, and there's ways that you can sell beats online. I don't want to be the guy that's shitting on selling beats online. That's not what my intention is.
Right.
Because I think it's a way that you could do it, and it's genius, right? And there's people who do it, and it's genius. But the thing is, everybody does it, and they don't do it the genius way. They do it the very stupid way because they're just copying everybody else what they blatantly see. They're copying the blatant stuff, right? That's like me saying, if I was going to be a YouTuber, right, and I was trying to copy Busyworks beats, and me just copying all his videos, it's half the battle because it's so much other shit that goes onto his shit, and the only reason I know is because I hang with him now. You know what I'm saying? That makes up Busyworks beats. So
and you call your beats, your videos, Busyworks beats type videos.
And so if I'm only copying him, not only am I behind in techniques, you know what I'm saying, but then I'm always second fiddle to him. Instead of me creating something and being brave and going out and like, all right, I'm going to make this. I'm going to take what he did and learn from it. You know what I'm saying?
Very good point. Copying and following a trend as a way to stand out is one of the poorest strategies I ever heard of.
Facts. Noah wants to talk about sub packs. Oracle actually has a sub pack.
I do.
Yeah.
I got a sub pack in the back.
Sub packs, they're cool.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like it was too expensive. I feel like the pricing could have been better.
Yeah, it was something that you kind of saw it being worked out in real time, and then it caught on and it worked out, but it worked out too late. Wait, hold on.
They're pretty cool though.
We still got topics. I'm trying to stick to these topics. We were talking about this the other day too. Self-awareness.
Bro.
Self-awareness with producers. And
bro.
We'll try not to spend a lot of time on this.
I wish this is something we could talk about, like
a whole show. Because what's going on now?
If I laugh, guys, please forgive me, because I would laugh the whole time. I feel so bad for Oracle, man.
What's going on now is you have people that everybody now says that they're good at doing what they do. The fact that you know how to do something does not make you good at it. And we talked about this the other night. You had a great analogy on the phone. It's like if somebody is sick and somebody yells out, "Is there a doctor in the house?" Mad people will raise their hands if they're producers. And then you're like, "You're a doctor?" Well, no, I watch mad medical videos on YouTube, though.
I see Doogie Howser.
Yo, listen, man. People are signing up for mad shit. And I'm going to tell you this, too. Since I put out the graphic designer thing, a lot of people hit me up about being graphic designers. And people have hit me up about other things, too. So, of course, I'm trying to boil this down. But as a producer, don't be like, yo, I got these fire beats. I got this one beat that's really dope. It really needs to go somewhere, and it really got to be this. And then you go and listen, and you can tell it's your first damn beat. You have no clue what you're doing. Listen, man, one of my favorite sayings is, stop playing on my phone. You're wasting people's time out here. And I'm not just speaking for myself. Look around you. If you're doing something, you can tell when people are way better than you. Stop saying that you do that. For instance, if Tim, when I met Tim, he's like, "Yo, sounds, you got, can you do sound, whatever," and I'm like, "Yeah," and then I show up with the, he would have been like, "Yo, why the fuck are you wasting my time?" So many producers, graphic designers, and producers out here wasting people's time. Listen, you know that you're not good. You know that you suck at ball because you've seen LeBron. You've seen Kobe. You've seen Jordan. You know that your ass averaged -3 points a game. So when people say, "Can you ball?" don't say yes.
You'd be like, "No, hey, bro."
No, not at all. But see, here's the problem. Just the fact that people have access to shit and they want opportunities without putting in work, they'll say yes.
Right.
Yo.
Everybody's like, "Damn, Oracle, who wasted your time?" Bro, I knew Oracle was upset because he called me like, bro. He called me and then I missed his call. And then he called me the next day like, "Yo, dog."
Yo.
And I could just hear this. He's like, "Yo, dog." That's how I knew something. Dog. I was like, "Yo." I said, "Yo, what's up, man?" You know, we have our whole little greetings, how we answer the phone. I was like, "Yo, what's poppin', man? What's good?" He's like, "Yo, dog." I was like, "Oh, shit. Who done?" And you got to understand, I've never seen Oracle. It's been a handful of times I've seen Oracle really mad, and that was one of them. And I left the whole time, bro. Listen, like, yo, they were wilding.
I don't get mad. I'm calm like a lake. But damn, man, listen, there's so many people out here. Get Busy Show, what up? That's my cousin. I see you out here with the laughing at me. But here's the thing, guys, gals, whatever. Stop wasting people's damn time. You know you're not good at what the hell you're doing. You know what people need. You know that people got places to go, people to see, and damn things to do.
Right.
Don't jump out there with some bullshit. Because the thing is, when you say you're good at something and then you have to deliver it, the person's going to immediately look at it or listen to it and be like, this isn't remotely close to good.
Right. Okay, so this is good. I'm going to mess it. Is it Tooch Chef?
Toochie.
How do you tell Chief. Sorry. How do you tell the difference between still perfecting your craft and just being garbage, right? Now, I don't know if it's just me, and sometimes I be thinking it's just me or like the people I hang around with, but when I do something bad, I know it's bad immediately, bro. For the most part. Every once in a while, I'll make a beat and I'll be like, I think it's good, and then nobody likes it. but that's like a rare, like, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times it's the context. You know what I'm saying? When you hear a writer on it, it works. But for the most part, when you do something wrong, you know that you're doing something wrong.
It's called having. Some people have self-awareness, and some people don't. And then some people, I think, are just fucking crazy.
Okay, it's Toge. Okay, Toge Chief. My bad. So many names I be forgetting, but Toge Chief. So, bruh, don't try to tax me. When we say add value to something that you know how to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't add value to something that you have no clue and you're like the first day on the job, because then you're really just not. You're adding debt.
Right. So let's give the people some handy tips to figure out, in case you don't have good self-awareness, to figure out how to know if you're good at something or not. Number one, think about what you think your skill level is and throw that shit out the window. It doesn't matter what you think it is. Do people repeatedly tell you, wow, you're really good at this? And I don't mean your mother or your girl or your boyfriend. People that don't know you, that are just meeting you and hearing or seeing what you do for the first time. If at least 10 people have been like, wow, you are really good at this. That's how you know, wow, you are really good at this.
Right.
Now, if you look in the mirror and say, wow, you're really good at this, punch your mirror in the face. Doesn't matter what you think.
Don't listen to you.
Yeah, don't listen to you at all. That's the thing. When people will tell you, but you know what the problem is too? People don't put themselves out there.
That's facts.
They don't let people hear or see what they're doing. That's another clue. Why don't you? Because you know you're not
scared.
good at it. Or you're scared. But chances are you're scared because you think that you're not good at it.
I feel like, I will say, the music industry, I blame for a lot of, like, even, like, not even, I don't want to say, like, mentally, like, I'm, like, crazy because of the music industry, but it's certain stuff you have to deal with, essentially being in the music industry, right? And it's, like, it stresses to being in the music industry. What we do is, like, dealing with all these personalities, but one thing I learned that this shit toughens you up, right?
Facts.
People tell me now, I'm like, all right, cool, I get better. That's my philosophy, right? Because I noticed is certain people aren't going to lie to you, right? Like, my old manager, Keith, right? I love Keith to death, right? Keith is like Keith is the realest, right? Because if you play a record for Keith and Keith don't like it, no matter who you are, Keith gonna be like, that's just trash, yo. Yeah. That's how he is.
It could be his first 30 seconds meeting you. He ain't never seen you before in his life.
No, I'm sure if Keith had a kid and his kid played the record for him, and if it was trash, Keith would be like, yo, Joe, that's just trash. Yeah. Try again.
Get out of here.
Right. And that's his mindset because he wants the best shit, right? And that mindset made me, like, look at myself like, damn, all right, this ain't the best I can do. You know what I'm saying? You got to know Kenny Rogers, man. You got to know when to hold him. You got to know when to fold him. You know what I mean? That's part of the game. You got to know what you're good at and what you're not. And if you don't know, then you're literally just somebody that's oblivious to what's going on.
Well, yeah, hold on. Not to cut you off. But that kind of goes into the second topic, which is entitlement. Producers, artists, a lot of people now are just entitled. You want to do something. Like, I want to be a rapper.
Right.
I made one song. What's up? I'm trying to get a deal.
Right.
You made one song.
Right.
Song wasn't even good. But somehow in your mind,
you're right.
like, all right, ready to shop this thing around
right.
and get that bag.
Def Jam, here I come.
Facts. How many people have hit you up like, yo, I wrote one song.
Oh, yeah.
One song. Can you play this for people? Dog, you literally wrote one song.
Not excluding, and then don't forget about all the people who's worked their whole life, who got Grammys and credits, and this is all they do.
That's the thing.
But you're better than these people?
Right.
This is where the self-awareness. I know, bro. I had a homeboy, and we grew up together, right? You know, my dad's a Taekwondo teacher, so he took the class with us. Like, I literally grew up with this kid, right? So I've known him since he was probably like 7 years old, right? And he came to me like, yeah, I'm about to be an artist. I'm better than Chris Brown. I'm like, bro, but you ain't sold no records. How you better? You're saying you're better, but you haven't done anything better than him.
He just felt like he was.
And to him, he is better.
That's what I'm saying.
But
off of what?
But to sell a record, you need everybody else outside of yourself to think the same thing. And if nobody else thinks that, then you're fucking crazy, bro.
And that's the thing. What in your rabbit ass mind makes you really think you're better? You're just saying it's based off of nothing.
Right.
You want to be better. You wish you were better. You're so lazy, you won't put in the first steps. You go from reading the first chapter to the end. Right. Yo, and you think you deserve a Grammy. And we talked about this the other day. It's people with Grammys that can't get another Grammy.
That's facts.
Who've been doing this shit for years. They got teams. They got experience.
They ain't got no job. 8 hours a day. This is what they doing all day.
One song.
And you think you better.
Like, off to the races.
Hey, I'm here.
But it's a sense of entitlement because the barrier to entry is so low for a lot of shit, especially music. Anybody can do it now.
Right.
Whereas before, if you thought you were a dope producer, you had to find some equipment somewhere. You had to actually get into a studio. And to do all these things, other people had to be like, yeah, okay, you can come in here.
Right.
You could get in the studio. You know, you had to save up money to buy equipment as opposed to just finding a crack program and downloading it. And then people wouldn't let you in the studio to record. They'd be like, yo, stop wasting my time. You terrible. Get out of here. It's none of that shit now. So anybody that's like, yo, I think I can do it. I want to do it. And I hate to say it, it's a lot of younger people now. And it's kind of a sense of, it's really a sense of entitlement, man. And it's a lot of people that are older too that still have that sense of entitlement. But my thing is, how in the hell you think people that's been doing this for 10, 20 years who've made moderate progress, how do you think you're on the same level with them? You have zero self-awareness and you're full of entitlement. And then you're going to go out here and you're going to fucking spread that to people. And then when someone yells, is there a producer in the house? You're like, me, I got this. Come on, guys. I'm going to take us all the way to the championship.
Being honest with yourself is like, look, guys, here's the thing. If people say they don't make whack beats, bro, they're probably lying. I've made a whack beat probably 2 days ago. When last time I made beats, I made 3 of them was whack and then 1 of them was decent. You know what I mean? I hadn't made beats in a second. It happens. You know what I'm saying? It's part of life. You know what I'm saying? Not every beat is a winner.
But I'm pretty sure the ones that you thought were whack, they were not that bad.
They're not that bad. But it's because I have so much experience that my not bad is like average good. Just like if you play an NBA player, bro. If you play an NBA player, anybody in NBA is going to beat you in basketball one-on-one. Anybody that's made it to the league, if you play them one-on-one, I don't care who you are, they're pretty much going to beat you. Because they're the elite of the elite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my bad ones aren't terrible, but they're not the greatest either. But I'm aware of that, right? So me keeping aware of that, I know when I do something good, it's like, all right, be proud of that. Appreciate that. And you know what I mean? But it's not me that's telling me this. You know what I'm saying? It's years of, I play this for somebody, and they be like, oh, well, your 808 could be better. Or this could be better. And it's who you ask, right? I only ask people like B. Cox. You know what I'm saying? Or like a Keith, Super Duper J. Like, these people who are in the industry, their ears are tuned to what a hit is.
They know the best of the best. They picked hits. They made hits.
Exactly. So me asking them, and if they tell me something's wrong, it's like, all right, cool. I don't take it for 100%, but I also take it as like a piece of advice. Like, all right, cool. I could probably improve on this.
Right.
Or if 5 people tell me the same thing as something's wrong, hey, bro, I might have to check this out.
And I'm willing to bet whatever their assessment is of it was not far from what your assessment is. It's not like they were like, wow, this is trash. You were like, wow, I thought this was the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
Bro, it's crazy.
Stop being so far off the damn mark, man. When you that far off the mark, you really need to quit. You're going to get yourself killed out here. Stop playing.
Young Dog said, keep it real with your dogs no matter what. Preach. You know what I mean? No, you got to keep it real, man.
Yo, yeah, that's a super fact. Also, people out here, listen. Don't hear people out talking about, yo, I got this one song.
Please.
Do you think I'm having a hard time finding a label to get this song to that believes in it? Can you play it for somebody? Who are you again?
Right.
Hello? I picked up the phone to make a call and there was somebody on my line. Hello? This is the thing too.
Y'all can tell somebody made Oracle real bad.
Somebody. Or it's just a couple of people. My thing is this too. don't ask people to leverage their relationships because you playing around with a pipe dream.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, once again, you made one song.
Right.
You're gonna hit up somebody that you think is noteworthy. Obviously, you know this person has connections, and be like, "Hey, can you play this for somebody?"
Right.
By the way, I'm not gonna introduce myself to you. You don't know me. We have zero relationship.
Right.
But use your relationships to play this for somebody, and yeah, give me that answer back by end of business day. Good day, sir. Listen, stop playing with people out here.
Benty Host says, I went to graphic design. I went to school for graphic design. Anybody with a PC thinks they're a designer, so I failed Oracle.
That's a fact. Anybody with some music equipment swears they're a producer. Anybody with a PC thinks they're a graphic designer. Anybody with a camera thinks they're a photographer.
And bro, it's so much stuff, but you don't know how to white balance.
You don't even know what white balance is,
bro. That's why I called Oracle White the other day. Like, yo, I don't know what I'm doing. I need some help. Nigga, I'm not trying to be no photographer. I'm not faking the funk, bro. I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Self-awareness. But me not knowing what I was doing and me being smart enough to ask, I mean, the product came out good. You know what I'm saying? Right. But she was like, oh, all you gotta do is this. Dog, it is the simplest stuff that I would have never thought of. But that's what makes people great. It's the little details. When you hear a producer, like, and I don't want to, so Puneet, right? Puneet will post stuff up, right? He'll post beats, right? Every once in a while, I'll just send him a long, detailed message, like, bro, change this, do this, do this. Because he helps us out so much that every time I could think of, like, an opportunity to, like, really help him, I try to, like, give him a bunch of details and shit, right? Yeah. So I gave him a couple gems, like, yo, to help him out. And, bro, like, immediately he took it. He didn't say, like, oh, no, bro, I'm not doing that. He was like, okay, cool, I'll try it out. And it made a world of difference immediately, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like he was too big to take advice. So it's being smart enough to take advice from the right person, and then not taking 100% of that advice also. It's a balance of, like, you listen, but you don't listen. You listen, but you don't listen. But if 10 people say the same thing, you kind of something there. It's kind of something there. You know what I'm saying?
And producers, because you know how producers are. Man, I'm the coldest. I knock all y'all up and blah. Trashiest beat you ever heard of your life.
Bro, I used to think that until it's like you being the best in your hometown, and then you go to another city and somebody, like, you playing ball and somebody cross you over, you like, ooh.
Best producer in your apartment complex.
Hey, bro, I used to think that way all the time. Now I'm like, all right, bro, I'm good at these couple things. You're good at this. How can we link this shit together? How are we gonna make something work?
Facts.
That's all I care about, bro.
The way I started making beats, this is early making beats. I would make something and then turn it off and turn the radio on and see how my stuff sounded sonically and just vibe wise. If somebody played this on the radio after whatever song, would they be like, man, what the hell is this? Or they'd be like, oh no, this shit is jamming. And that's how.
Right.
I mean, this is like, when I say early making beats, I mean like my first couple months of making beats. That's how I learned to make beats. I would just compare it to whatever the hottest shit was out there. I make whatever, and then boom, immediately flip.
And then if it don't sound right,
yeah, I can tell I'm way off. You know, my mixes are terrible, or my beat sucks compared to what I just put on.
Right.
Now it's easier than ever to do that, and people are just out here flim-flamming the play because you can do it. Just because you can do something technically does not mean you have a talent for it. And even if you have a talent for it, you may be in the bottom 1% of that. Facts. Just keep that in mind.
Wenzo says everybody can sing, but can't sing good. That's fact. That's super fact.
That's a fact.
What you guys are talking about, the difference between objective and personal truth. That's fact.
There you go.
But some people don't know, bro. Some people, dog, trust us, man. We get so many DMs of people like, oh, I'm the best producer out of Virginia. Bro, first of all, who did a census of every producer in Virginia, right? So who
ran that survey?
Right. How can you prove this? So anytime somebody says I'm the best out of this, I automatically think you're trash.
Yeah.
Because the people who are really the best, LeBron's not like, I'm the best basketball player. He just go out and dunk on your ass.
I'm doing what I do.
Yeah.
And I'm getting better every day, and I'm practicing, and I'm trying.
He just going to put up 40 on you, and you're going to be sick.
Yeah.
He's not talking about he's the best. If you really the best, go do it. If you talking about you the best placement producer, go get a placement. Go be on the billboard. Right. If you the best person selling beats online, dog, you sell Be the best. You know what I mean? Have the numbers that back it up, but don't just say shit because it sounds cool because you're a flexer.
Right. People will listen to you.
Right.
And chances, some of these people, it literally be the worst shit you ever heard in your life.
Facts. It don't even be close.
Oh, and if you are committing this offense, don't you dare fix your terrible ass lips to charge anybody anything.
Oh man.
Do not get out here not knowing what you're doing and start trying to charge people money. Somebody will pull up to your house. I'm trying to tell you.
I feel so bad for Oracle, man.
Do not play with people out here.
Yo, spare some hearts for Oracle, man. He had a long week, bro.
I'm trying to let you know.
People try Oracle this week, bro.
Listen, bro. I got shit to do out here. You understand? Stop playing.
You see, it's rare you see Oracle in this back. See, I'm normally the talk shit guy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody write a bullshit comment. I'm the first guy like, ooh, I'm like, nigga, I got time today.
Right.
I got time today, cuz. You know what I mean? But shout out to Oracle, man. Spend some hearts for him, man. People really been trying to, man.
Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up.
Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up. Spacehead says, should I work with rappers, start dealing with rappers again? If that's what you want to do. Here's the thing, bro. A lot of these rappers, and I'm going to say a good 98% of them, aren't doing shit.
No. And they're not serious.
Because how many people in the world? It's probably about, and what in the United States you think? About 7 million, 8 million, 9, something like that. And out of all those million people, it's probably like 200, 300,000 rappers. And then out of all of those, we probably know of 10. Right?
Yep.
So most of those people are trash.
And
or not going to do anything.
Being a rapper is the easiest thing to bullshit. Meaning, like, if you meet a rapper, like, the chances of them not being serious about their career or not doing a real thing. Like, if you're a singer, you might take some voice lessons. Even being a singer, you got to invest a little bit more. You make some career moves. A rapper will be like, yeah, I'm a rapper. I freestyle every day. What about it? Like, what have you done? Do you know anything about the business? Or nothing. Zero. I just rap.
But that's a lot of people not knowing what the job of a rapper is, too. I feel like even when people, again, the people of, like, that hate Soulja Boy, and I keep going back to this, but it makes sense. We've been talking on this whole episode. Yeah. Soulja Boy and all that. Like, it's people who hate him, right? But I think the reason why it doesn't bother me is because Soulja Boy understands that he's an entertainer. That's what his job is.
Yeah. He
don't try to do shit else.
He was great at it.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. That's a very smart.
But here's the thing too. He understood the value of being an entertainer, the value of his audience, and flipped it into merch. He knew how to finesse the merch game. Shout out to DJ too. DJ had a lot to do with that, but he knew how to flip the merch game, and he knew how to flip the show game and all that stuff. See, that's the thing. He wasn't like, I'm a rapper and I just rap all day.
Right.
That's what a lot of people do. You don't know that. That's like the basics of it.
Or like how people make beats all day. And then it's like, all right, bro, that's step one.
Yeah,
you got 6 more steps, bro. Like, what we doing?
That's the worst thing you can do. That's one of the questions I asked. And shout out to my homegirl, Marie. I went to school with Marie like from like 4th to 12th grade. Right. And she works with 18 to 25-year-olds. And a lot of them, they want to do music and all that stuff. And we were having this conversation about people being entitled. And that's one of the things I told her. Like, if you want to be a rapper or a singer or whatever, the last thing you want to do is just sit around and rap and sing all day. How you going to make money off of that? What are the steps to make? What are your goals? How does that translate into your show? All these are things to consider. You're going to need other people. Who are those people you're going to need? What is their role? What are they supposed to be doing?
How you going to meet those people?
These are things that you have to learn. These are things you have to know. You can't just sit around
and be like,
write songs all day and think that you're going to get discovered by Christopher Columbus. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't work. And this is coming from somebody, and I'm pretty sure you used to do the same thing. Sit around and make beats all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good at making beats. I'm sitting around and make 20 beats a day, and one day somebody's going to hear my beats, and I'm going to be good.
Well, I'm going to put it on the internet. And see, the thing with the internet, right? So the internet, in a way, opened up everything for everybody, right? And I feel like at one moment, like when I first started, right? I talk about this all the time. Me and Just Be Man No DJ would lie, quote unquote, about how we met people. So I would email Paul Wall, right? Because if you had a sidekick, you had a TMO.blackberry or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Your email address was a certain way. So we would just guess and be like, oh, Paul Wall, this is his email. And we would get a response. We'd be like, yo, we met you at the BET Awards. I want to send you some beats. Right? But at that time, internet wasn't popping. This was all new territory for everybody, right? But now everybody's hip to every fucking thing, right? Everybody's hip, right? So you have to be different. You have to like push things. You have to be extra like detailed about your details of how you want stuff to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not, even if you're a rapper, it's not enough to just make a song, right? You got to shoot a video. That's standard now. Everybody has a music video. So what are you going to do after that music video? And it's just that mindset of,
you got to break your shit down, man.
Yeah, if you see everybody's doing this one thing, that means you have to do all of that plus some. You know what I'm saying? And until you do all of that plus some, you're behind the pack. And it's just so weird in music. We don't think of like, we talk about, oh, I want to be on the radio. But then when you hear a 2 Chainz song or something that Metro produced or Murder Beats, we don't compare ourselves as the same quality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, like when you're talking about the radio, like, and you would play stuff back and forth, bro, nobody thinks of it like, if I'm trying to get my song on the radio, I'm competing against Kanye. Kanye is my enemy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's certain people, even like with the podcast, even with kids, even with anything, right? It's people that I don't have no ill will against, but they're my competitors right now.
Right.
So until we're in a different arena, bro, I'm trying to kill, bro, not literally, but I'm trying to kill them. You know what I'm saying?
But it goes back to being self-awareness.
It's self-awareness.
You gotta be aware.
It's me knowing where I'm at in my situation, right? And what I'm good at, and then knowing, okay, I'm not good at this. I'm gonna get somebody else to help me with this, and I need to get here, because no matter what, these steps need to be taken to get here.
There you go. A lot of people don't look that deep into it. Yet this is something that you want to do, and this is something that you want to feed your family off of, and all that stuff. Well, what other things do you have to do? Then write that down. When are you gonna get these things accomplished? Then write that down.
You got to take the initiative now. That's where most people fall apart. They love the idea of it. Facts.
Exactly. The title and the idea.
Christopher Columbus would definitely steal your beats. It's super facts.
Oh, that's a fact. Like that beat already had somebody on it.
Yeah, it's me.
I took them off of it.
What about if people say to you, but you still think it sounds like trash?
Well, if most people say it's good and you think that happens every day. A lot of times, if you're a critical person, if you're very self-critical, I like to think I am, and I know you are as well. You're gonna think a lot of stuff isn't that good, and a lot of people will be like, "No, that's kind of fire." Well, you just you dish it off. Give the people what they want.
Facts. Yeah. Ooh, the homie Paul Cabin said, "Take a genius to get paid for what they gladly do for free." Translation: You're good at what you do. Facts. Facts.
Shout out Paul Cabin.
Shout out to Paul Cabin, man.
What up, Paul?
Paul is one of the few people that I've ever seen go from online to placement and do it very well and transition like smoothly.
Even had in between with doing both, but flawlessly.
He managed it. You know what I'm saying? Facts. So that takes bro.
Yep. Shout out to Paul, man.
And guys, whenever you see us like we like big ups to somebody, it's because we respect the work they put in. You know what I mean?
And they actually put in the work. Paul, I don't know if you were here for the rant, man, but we were talking about being self-aware and people being entitled just because they can technically do something thinking that they have talent and now they're worthy of whatever the end result is.
Right.
I've been working here for about 4 hours. I think it's time to talk promotion.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
What if you have hella people saying you're good at and you get sales, but you see other people's work and you say make good content, but the other people's work and you have room for improvement.
You improve.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's drive. I would rather be on that end of the spectrum than to be really shitty at what I do and think I'm awesome at it.
Yeah, it's always if you're bad and not at the level, it's always the upside, right? You always could work harder. It's always stuff that you could do, and a lot of times those changes are really small, right? Like if you're a producer and you're like your drums aren't hitting, bro, that's a small change to make a drastic thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's knowing that you're wrong is the biggest thing. Yeah. But the person, it's like if you ever been around somebody and they like, oh man, I'm the greatest at this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when they actually do it, like you play spades with somebody, and you're like, oh, I know how to play spades. And then you get in the game, and they over here cutting you. Yeah, they cutting you. They doing all this stuff. You can be like, bro, what the hell is wrong with you? It's just like when you meet somebody in the studio, right? Or you meet an artist. The situation that you meet them in determines everything, right?
Facts.
So if you meet someone in a good situation, it's going to paint that situation better. But if you meet them in a weird, or they don't really know you, you just run up to them, they're going to treat you like they don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Same thing applies with everything, bro. The situation that something happens in applies to everything. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
Okay. I know sometimes I'm very, like, comparison guy.
Yeah, it's all good. It makes sense, man.
And then I've been drinking a lot of Jameson, so, you know, sometimes it gets a little weird. It gets a little shaky.
That just means it's Friday.
I inspired a lot of it. No one will ever believe it, though, until I walk into that police station. Okay.
All right. Wait, hold on. I missed a lot before that joint.
Yeah, it's something that I missed, but
yeah.
But here's the thing. Look, people's. Never mind. Let me go. Let me not say that because that was gonna go over. I'm just gonna say, if you could do something once, you could do it again. So if you inspired something, go do it again, bro.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Don't be the guy that's like, I did this.
Oh, yeah. Don't get hung up on that.
Don't be Ed Bundy. Was it Ed Bundy? Al Bundy.
4 touchdowns in one game.
Yeah.
Don't
be that. Let's go do it again.
Yeah. Oh. Man, yeah, I don't want to go on it.
Bro, do you not talk about certain placements you got?
Oh my God, yes.
Bro, it's certain placements, even like certain big. Oh damn, I don't know why they cut me off.
We off? Damn. Oh, we are.
Oh no, we back.
Oh, we back. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, but certain placements I don't want to talk about because it's like, bro, I can do it again. You know what I mean? Let me cook. You know what I mean?
There you go.
I'll do something better. That's the problem with everybody sees artists come out of nowhere and blow up and no work at all. But that's not true.
That's the thing. It looks like that.
Yeah.
But you don't know. That person been grinding it out for 10 years somewhere.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It just looks like that because now they just hit the place where they're now on people's radar and other people are checking for them. But any overnight success is not an overnight success.
Bro, I met Miguel for the first time at a Lloyd session, bro. At a writing session for Lloyd. Right? And Miguel was there writing songs for Lloyd.
But people think Miguel
they just think he just popped out of nowhere. And he was just
one pops out of nowhere.
He's just a regular writer who was trying to figure out. Frank Ocean, bro, worked at Tricky and Dream Studio, Triangle Sounds for years, bro. He worked in D room, I worked in C, bro, across the hall. You know what I'm saying? It's not like these people been down. Quinn Miller, worked at Tricky and Dream Studio.
Right.
Any of these people that you see that just popped up and you think like, oh, they caught a lick, they just happened to be around. They've been around for years, grinding.
Things didn't work. Try something else, didn't work, or try the same thing, didn't work. Kept trying. Nobody came out of nowhere, dog. Nobody's gonna put money, effort, and all these outlets behind somebody that just came from completely nowhere.
Right. You can't get no bank loan if you ain't got no like history. That's what I'm saying. If you replace anything that deals with production with any other business, it doesn't make sense.
Right, exactly. It's only when it comes to production
that people treat it like
obscure things. Like, come on, bro.
But to say like replace beat with a product, right? Like, oh, this Schweppes right here, this Schweppes ginger ale. Instead of a beat, like I'm gonna sell a ginger ale. The going rate for a ginger ale is $5,000, right? Why are you selling your ginger ale for $20 or $5 or whatever? You know what I'm saying? And you need to figure out why your quote unquote ginger ale isn't up to par with Schweppes, Seagram's, or whatever.
Stop my ginger ale's best ginger ale in the world. Yeah, shit's on the bottom shelf, cuz.
It ain't even in the middle.
Right, it's on the bottom shelf. It don't even have a label on it.
No, they giving it away as a promo for Freeski.
Facts.
Trash ass ginger ale.
Self-awareness, man, entitlement, all that shit. Like, don't let the internet fool you, man. Into thinking that you are somewhere or that you are something that you're not.
Facts.
That's really what it is. And don't let the internet fool you into thinking that people are just having it easy and living a good life and making it out of nowhere, because they're not.
Bro, and you know what's crazy? Somebody told me that I was like, man, they was like, bro, y'all living good. Like, y'all got your own business. Y'all make your own schedule. I'm like, bro, do you know how much I fucking work, bro? You know how stressed I am in this shit?
Get the hell out of here.
And for them, it's the good life, right? They understand it is good because I'm not clocking in to go to somebody's job, which is fun and it's a benefit. And I don't take that as I don't take it.
You appreciate.
I appreciate that I don't have to do any of that, right? And but I also know that I work my ass off to get here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's a struggle between both of those things. You can't. It's nothing that's instant that's worthwhile, and it's nothing that's worthwhile that's instant. You know what I'm saying? If it comes quick, bro, it's probably some scam shit. Like I was at the gym. This dude was like, "Hey, bro, I want you to sign up for this thing. I don't want you to think it's a scam."
First sign of a scam.
Anytime somebody says, "I don't want you to think it's a scam," hey, bro, it's probably a scam, bro. You know what I'm saying? If it's a get rich quick thing, it's no such thing, bro. Well, no, I'm not gonna say it's no such thing as get rich quick. It's no such thing as get rich easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a difference. Quick and easy are two different things.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Something can happen quick.
A lot of times, quick don't equal longevity. Most of the time.
Facts.
But yeah. Nobody. Listen, man. I'm sure y'all seen it before. Nobody posts their failures, and things look easy. But the internet also has us comparing our lives to other people.
Right.
Quickest way for you to be depressed, not motivated, thinking that you're a failure, all types of shit. Stop looking at things like that. Know what you have. That's the benefit of knowing what you have to do and knowing what you want to do entails. Because once you have a plan, you stick to that plan, you stick to that roadmap. But if you just out here winging it and you just looking at everybody else, you fucked up. Because what you're seeing ain't what's there.
Facts.
You know?
What's the best way to follow with someone you sent tracks out to?
How'd you send it to them?
That's right. And too, bro, following up doesn't necessarily. Sometimes have you ever somebody commented on an Instagram picture and you're like, oh, I forgot to text them back.
Yeah,
bro. Be part of the conversation. If you send something to somebody, if they post something on Instagram and it's a conversation, be a part of it. Yeah, jump in the conversation. Be a part of what's going on, so that way you're not overswept. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's something else to that question though. How do you follow up? It seems like
here's the thing. Sometimes people just not into the beats. So if you be like, hey, what did you think about these beats?
Well, that's following up, right?
In a way, but to me, I think of following up is just keeping that open contact. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily about, hey, did you get this?
Well, see, that goes back to what we always talk about, developing a relationship.
Right.
You're checking up on the one thing.
Right. Hey, I'm not thinking about that.
Yeah. What's up? You get blah, 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 blah. You know.
I'm thinking about this person is a link to this, right? So, if you knew GoldLink, right? I want to produce a song for GoldLink. That's part of my goals. I like GoldLink as an artist, right? So, if you don't like this batch, cool. I'm not going to stress you about it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm just gonna be a part of the conversation, and then when I can jump in, if you say you need something, I'm gonna try to facilitate the best I can. Yeah. But I don't want to be a pain. That's the biggest thing is I don't want to be an annoyance, because once you're an annoyance, then people really they treat you completely different.
You know what I've noticed too? Some of my industry friends, like the most high up ones in the industry, all have the same habit. They'll all hit me up randomly throughout the year, even if we don't work that year. What's up, bro?
What's good with
you? You good?
Yeah.
All the top people do that.
Bro, I have a day where I go through my phone, right, from the bottom, and I work my way back up. Because if I haven't talked to you in a long time, I want to reach out to you.
That's a gym.
Yeah.
That is a gym right there.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm going to do a course about my networking thing. Because it's one, I didn't make it up, the original concept, but I feel like I perfected it for this modern shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got this from someone else when I first came to Atlanta.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah.
That shit needed tweaking.
Yeah, and I tweaked it, bro. But it's fit for bro, I use Instagram. And this is how I keep up with everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's a system for it. I made a system because I knew at some point I would have to talk to people. I got to remember these certain people. And certain people I'm going to just forget in passing. You know how many people you meet in passing that you want to keep up with, or that you don't even know could lead you to something?
Yeah. Because that's the common phrase. Let's talk, or I'll holler.
Right.
You know.
You got to have a way to keep up with all that. No, my homeboy was at the house the other day, man. He was helping me move something. He's like, bro, when it comes to online, you are one of the most organized people that I know. And I'm like, bro, if you think I'm organized, what do you mean Oracle? Like, nah,
you got it.
This is where I got it from. I learned this from him. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be organized.
Right. You gotta set it up and you gotta make a system for yourself to make it keep going.
Man, people gotta learn the power of systems, bro.
Bro. You told me that, bro. Bro, Oracle taught me all about like anything organized, anything about keeping up with stuff. I probably learned it from Oracle.
Every business that you see, everything that you see that's successful, has been around for a while. It is a system.
A team.
That's the thing. The person who founded it or whatever probably done died a long time ago, and that thing's still chugging along because it's a system. That's another thing too. I don't know how much time we got left, so I'm not going to make this lengthy.
We probably got about 6 minutes.
Here's the thing too. I asked the question on IG in 5 years I see myself, and it was ... You finish the sentence. Most people's answer, I would say 98% of the answers, only involved them in the end result. Whatever they wanted to be, whatever the result was, it was just them. It never mentioned other people or other things. Right. Listen, everybody wants to build a legacy, but everything that everybody wants to do in the end result is only focused on themselves. Something happens to you for some reason, you out of here temporarily or permanently. You can't establish a legacy when you're the only one involved,
bro,
at all. And
I think when you start hiring other people, you learn that quick.
Yes,
bro. I took my daughter's birthday. My daughter's first birthday was this weekend, right? Sunday, the 27th, right? Yeah. So from Thursday to Sunday, I didn't really talk with my assistant. You know how, bro? My joint had like 54 notifications, bro. Yes. In a matter of those 4 days, bro, of like things that needed to happen, stuff that, and you don't understand it until you like step away, right? So think about your business. Think about how many things have to happen on a day-to-day basis to be where you want it to be.
Until then, you will work in your business and never work on your business until you realize that.
And it took me a long time to get that, bro. It took me a while.
You see, it's no mystery. I'm doing everything to step out of doing stuff to have a system that runs without me. And I'm involved hands on, but I'm out of this.
Right.
I'm out. I want things to run.
Because you can't because one thing that you do takes away from another thing, right? So for me, I haven't been making beats as much because I've been focused on the business. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So the business is taken away from me making beats. So I'm trying to, either I could do it temporarily or I could make it set up so the producer kit and all that is longevity. It runs for a while. I could let it sit for a while. So I can work really hard to get that to set up and then go back to the beats. You know what I'm saying? That's my plan. It's like, all right, work hard, get this set up, come back over here.
That's how it works. Listen, it's no mystery. I'm a dope sound designer.
Right.
So why in the world have most of my last releases been with other people? If I'm a dope sound designer, I could just make all the sounds myself. Right. Why am I doing stuff with other people? Because you should not be the only person doing what you do. You can't. Most people's end result, I want to be the dopest producer in the world, and I want to produce for this, and I want to be on this and that and the third and all that. That's you doing everything. That's it.
That shit ain't fun, bro.
No, it's not fun. And
that shit ain't fun.
You're gonna burn out. You're gonna get old. You're gonna get something is gonna happen. And the day, even if you're gone for 2 days, that's 2 days that your business, your legacy, your whole everything is shut down. Right. Because your plans only involve you.
Thanks.
You're gonna be the dopest producer in the world by yourself? Really? Okay.
That's like, I'm telling you, all these people that want to be producers, sound designers, if it's just you in the equation, you got some work to do.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
You should get comfortable. I'll say this too. You get comfortable with paying people.
Oh, you got to.
By the way, SoundOver.net, tomorrow's payday.
Oh, but is the first coming up?
Yep.
Oh, if you work for us, payday's coming up.
Tomorrow's payday, man. So yeah, but that's the thing too, because we want to get into other businesses. We want to do other things.
I'm about to get my real estate license, bro. You know what I mean?
There you go.
I'm trying to live.
Man, you gotta develop systems that work, systems that run autonomously. You have to maintain the systems and check in on them. But ultimately, until then, you're just an employee of your own job.
That's facts.
Yeah. So go ahead. You be the dopest single producer who makes all the beats yourself and handles all the business.
Right.
Go ahead.
So if you selling beats online, making your own website online, you're marketing your own shit, and you're dealing with the customers, good luck.
Yeah.
You're only gonna get so far.
Forever.
Yeah,
because that's the thing. We started like that.
Yeah.
You know, we make all the beats.
Oh, you start like that. Yeah.
And that's good to start like that because you've done every part of it. So once you start bringing people on, you know what they should be doing because you've done it for a period of time.
Well, I hate to cut you off. We got 47 seconds over here on
all
IG.
Right. Well, hey, it's been a great show. Labor Day sales going on theproducerkit.com and on soundoracle.net, man. Hit up those sites and catch up on all your latest packs.
Hey, producerkit.com. Labor Day sale too. New services coming out. New kit coming out with Oracle.
Definitely. Hey. Also, Trizza, K-pop just came up with the cool K-pop.
Hey, shout out to J Park. I just got a K-pop placement with my brother Diego Ave. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed.
So check that out. It's on my IG at Trizza. Follow me if you haven't.
And I'll be speaking at the producer conference in Paris, France, October 12th, 13th, and 14th. And I'll be speaking at Ableton University, which will be held at North Carolina University, October 10th.
They cut you off. But we still on YouTubes.
Yep. Camera 2, still with you.
Bro.
What?
This is the box for our new kit. Sorry, YouTube. Y'all hearing a meeting.
Hey,
that's the first design. I like that one. That's kind of hard.
I like that.
Look, y'all like we having actual meetings. I had to make sure y'all see that. That's kind of fire though. I like that.
I like that. Yeah.
Treyway.
Homeboy did that. That was nice.
Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Treyway.
Pretty dope. I think it was a good show. YouTube, what you think? You think it was a good show?
Yeah, man.
Hope so.
Hope so, man. YouTube, we gonna try to figure out some stuff. We doing this stuff to make it a little bit better.
Yeah. We gotta get our super chat popping and all that good stuff.
We're gonna have super chat. We're gonna be on, more platforms.
Yeah.
Answering more questions.
Yeah, we like the fact that you all are growing every week though.
Bro, this might have been the highest one so far.
Hey,
we're going up.
90s video, bro.
Wayne's World, yeah, DM me, man. Hit me in the young DM. Justin Hope, man, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you coming by. I'm just about to shout out people, man. We over here chilling. I still got a little Jameson in my cup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got that secondary drink. I made one drink I messed up so bad. I split that into 2 drinks. Yeah.
Oh, I seen you, I saw your face when you poured. You tasted it. You was like,
yeah, I had to make 2 drinks out of that and just put one on stash.
Keep it real with yourself no matter what. Preach. The barrier to entry is low, but if you build fundamental skills, you're already ahead of 80% and 90% of the field. Facts, bro. Mm-hmm. That's what it is, man.
The barrier to entry being lower should be more of an assist than a hindrance. But some people lazy people, it don't work for them.
Busy Works says, great show. Shout out to Young Busy. Busy, are you streaming live after this?
Busy's like, it's 8 o'clock in the morning over here. I'm in the West Coast.
Busy's like, I'm about to get some legal California greenery.
Hey.
I don't even... Busy, do you smoke? I mean, you legal now, so if you smoke, I mean...
Yeah, you can say whatever.
Or you could text me the answer. But I just don't see Busy being a smoking guy.
Me either.
Yeah, I don't see him.
No.
I don't see it.
Maybe once. No?
And he gonna be the one to be like, hell yeah. No.
How crazy would that be? Like, really?
Hell yeah. He said, yeah, I'm eating that. Oh, he said, yeah, I'm eating that. I thought he said, yeah, I'm smoking that. I was like, oh, shit.
Busy's like, yeah, man.
LA about to be lit.
I'm at Sprouts right now, buddy.
Wayne's World said, great show. Hey, appreciate it. JDT
you,
Beats. Wayne's World.
Hey, appreciate it.
Let's see. Black Noise. Hey, shout out to Black Noise, man. We just over here chilling. Shoot, y'all got questions?
Yeah, facts.
All right, we're gonna give. Hold on, what time is it? 6:20. Ask a question. If y'all got a question, we'll give y'all the 6:21.
Yeah, 6:21. Yeah, we give a couple.
Ask your question fast. We're gonna answer any question.
Ask it. Hey, I can.
Tell me what kit I should use for my live stream.
Who's that? Busy?
Yeah, I'm Busy.
I think you should do a combo, bro.
Yeah.
You should do sample Genesis mixed with
Subculture too. Yeah.
Ooh, that's
a
that's a nice.
That's an easy play.
Damn.
Oh, you can do Sample Genesis Ultimate.
Sample Genesis Ultimate would be tough.
Either way,
Fine Wine Guitars and Art of Transition might be tough too.
Hey, bro, whatever you feeling, man.
Definitely just gave you a million options. He asked for one.
Busy be Liddy flying with mermaids. Facts.
There you go.
Facts. I'm trying to be like Busy, man. Busy got to figure it out, bro. If y'all want a good online architect to take like copy from and learn from, Busy.
What?
Bro, do you all not think? Look, I'm gonna be 100. Do you think I'm not learning from Busy? Do you not think that we over here absorbing the swag? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I learned a lot.
Do you not think that this is what we're doing, bro?
Yeah,
bro. We're learning, bro. We're absorbing. Unlock the swag. The swag unlock. You know what I mean? Sway Lee over here. You know what I mean? Hey, appreciate y'all, man. UnQuantized podcast, man.
Man, we out, man. It's been episode 49, man.
Hey. I act like I got OBS already up. I was like, we did this whole. Damn, OBS don't want to open up.
Oh, shit.
There we go.